The low mountain mist that hangs over Tongro turns to rain as the breath of a light wind pushes against the tiled roof of the forge. Unique blades decorated with paper charms rattle with a surprisingly harmonious chime. As Ogawa lifts his head and begins to speak on his master's disappearance, you see another drop of rain descend from his cheek, leaving a trail of parted soot as it falls to the floor. The storm's gentle mercy upon a red-hot blade, not yet ready to hold its shape. Oh, it's just as bad. It didn't fix it.
Oh, now you can't see my titties at all.
It's more prominent.
Hey, just take it down for a second. You can pull the thing off.
And you were just hiding behind it pretty much.
Does it come off the tree?
Well,
You can slide it off the back.
on top of it.
Yeah, you can just slide it.
Cool.
Let's break the setting.
Let's put it right here.
There you go.
Now the tree house is a little shorter.
Oh,
I can't see the back of it.
Oh,
So
oh,
We got a little terrain props right now. No big deal.
Wait, give it. You keep knocking
It's
other
still-
things.
Okay, so that's more or less out of the way now.
Okay.
Saruman's power.
Sorry, guys. I decided I would build up our.
Alex builds up terrain, but forgets that we have a whole thing of cameras.
I do.
So when he built out that giant palace and put it on the table, and he was like, "There's still 2 more layers." And I was like, "Well, you can't fucking
Yeah,
print
so
this."
I got a little carried away.
Table that is deeper.
I do. Yeah. Thank you for
Intentional.
bringing that up. That'll be the next thing.
You're
I do.
welcome, Alex. I believe in you. Don't listen to Morgan.
What a good segue to our next
We can't
project.
move it at all. You know
New
this now,
game
right?
table.
What?
No one gets bored.
Look at
The,
my name.
the little house gives Cheryl's nameplate a convenient background.
Oh,
So
it's all
perfect.
green. Perfect. Nice.
What did you say?
green screen backdrop.
Backball.
Green backdrop.
You just said it twice.
So,
It really wasn't that hard. We just really wanted to make fun of you.
moving back to our regularly scheduled programming, or not regularly scheduled. This is the non-regular schedule.
Yeah, this is today's show.
Easy on the Tuesday show.
We did a lot of cocaine. That's why.
Time for a
Family
little
channel,
bit.
Becca.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Time for a little bit of a downer, as I'll remind you all that you're now in the presence of
A sad
the
person.
bladesmith, who you've asked to recount the disappearance of his master. He's been gone for a few weeks. Probably me. And as he begins to recount this, you see a single tear fall down his face. He catches it quickly, sniffs for a second. I'm sorry. I haven't been able to properly process. I'm still holding out hope that my master will return. It's been almost 3 weeks to the day. And it's been hard managing things here without him. He was like a father to me. But the last thing that I know he did was leave into the forest in the mountains with a blade of my own construction. He said he wanted to test my metal.
Oh my god.
I say to myself, in my head. Me to me.
He said he wanted to test my metal as a smith. He thought I had improved enough. He'd made many journeys before. I had no reason to think that he wouldn't return.
Which way did he go?
West.
Did he say where he was headed?
No.
West.
It's quite normal for him to take these journeys into the forest.
Spot on.
Every time prior, it has been to test his own blade. I worry that in some small part I may have been the one who did this to him.
Did he take another blade with him?
No.
And how did you feel of the construction of this blade? I know now you have doubts, but at the time...
I felt quite proud of it. I still do.
What was your master like as a person, as a man?
What did he look like? Or?
No, what... Tell me more about their personality.
He was known throughout the village as a strong pillar of support. He was a warrior before he was a smith, and so the people knew they could count on him if things got hairy, if things from the mountains came in search of blood. But I knew him different. I knew him better. Behind the scars, he was a kind person. He didn't show it so much in a smile, but in his actions.
So... Seems like pretty big shoes to fill. Must get under your skin from time to time.
He's given me all I have. But in some way, it has been hard to properly earn the village's trust, being somewhat of an outsider myself.
Can I get a read on his answer there? Just trying to gain insight as to just kind of his whole mood and vibe right now.
Okay. Make an insight check. Mm-hmm.
Not me.
11.
He's off killing that bartender still.
He
Blowing something up.
seems completely genuine, and it seems like this may not have been the first time he's recounted to someone the nature of his master's disappearance, but it's probably one of the first times, and recently at least, he's been able to talk about his own feelings about his master.
But I'm not getting anything that would suggest making his master go away would make his life easier.
Or
No.
better.
Okay.
Quite the opposite, in fact. You feel that he would prefer his master to be here now.
Okay, alright.
Are you to go in search of him?
Yeah, I believe that would be good for us.
How long would he typically be gone for? When did you start to worry? A week, 2 weeks?
A week at the very most. Though most of his trips only take a few days. The mountains west of here are dangerous. I know a lot of people might have you believe that it's our town's claim to fame or aspect of tourism. But the danger is real. And it didn't take him very long to find it, usually.
So, how long has it been?
Nearly 3 weeks to the day.
That we knew this. I would have asked if we knew.
Yeah. He had said it.
Okay. Did he ever give you a sign or something in case of an emergency? A list of people to contact?
Deuces.
Anything that would help you in the event of his sudden disappearance?
Did he leave
If
tracks, markings when he went out?
Oh, salvation.
He might have, but I worry, and
I couldn't figure out how to do it.
many of the others in the village have worried that if I pursued him myself, none would be here to protect. And
When your master went on these trips, was there anyone he made a point to stop and see before he left?
no,
No provisions, no storekeeps, no relatives, loved ones, nothing.
it's a small town. He may have spoken to someone in passing, but on this most recent journey, none that I am aware of. I mentioned that he and I were like family.
When we entered this village, did we notice there's only one way in and out? Or is it like is it one gate or is it two gates, or how does this small like little town work?
So
Is it
entering
gated
from the
in?
road, that's basically it, but then like it's like the forest, and there's more or less like
It just kind of butts up against it. You
yeah.
can just walk into the woods if you want.
Yeah, there are mountains like abound, and there's somewhat of a like distinct direction that you would have to take to start out, but no telling beyond there.
Okay. So there's no like wall around the area or anything like that?
There are a couple mountains, and some of the buildings are like pushed up against those, but
Wait, where did you come?
I got you.
where the forest is, I mean, it's
There's no way to. Yeah.
yeah.
So I know you said this. How long was he usually gone?
A week at
A
most.
week at most. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you would say he would venture out about 3 days worth and then come back, or venture out a day and just stay where he was for 5 days and then come back?
As I understand, he was always on the move until he found the manner of beast he was meant to test his blade
About how
against.
many days away from the village do you think he would get, though? Was it a straight line or more of like a circle?
Well,
They seem to be
considering
content,
it would be a round trip, no more than 3 days away at best, 3 days travel.
So
Mind you, the time traveling would be likely spent cautiously, not in any manner of
do you mean
full
to say he
sprint.
hunts these beasts?
In this particular application, yes.
Have you ever gone?
I have not. He has not allowed me to go.
Have you ever tried?
Once, when I was a child.
How would he prepare himself for this kind of journey? What kind of what kind of things should we be looking for?
Like a tent or like...
I'm assuming he packed light.
Oh, I was thinking is this things that are more magical? Is this things that are more damaged, like with like brute damage?
Brute damage?
He did.
Shut up! I don't know anything.
Physical.
Like bludgeoning,
my character.
slashing, brute.
Yeah, I don't know those words.
Slashing?
Slashing, yeah.
I'm glad somebody caught that.
Oh, I caught it, Tim.
And brute. 3 damage types according to Sam.
Bludgeoning, slashing, brute.
That's the title of our next video.
A t-shirt that says that.
We changed our group from salvation to bludgeoning.
Slashing and brute.
Got it.
Guess which one's which?
I'm brute, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
Naturally.
Bruce.
I'm Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. Anyway,
Sorry, Alex.
It's okay.
Next time
Morgan's
on
fault.
Kung Fu Panda.
It's been a while.
He says, he did travel quite light. He was a very efficient, I hope, a very efficient man.
I want to insight check that slip up.
Okay.
How many as he's asking you this? Or
Oh, that's like
It
that's
has
like
such a nice sound to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
way better.
thank you.
thank you. That's
Thank
like
you.
30.
Like a 30?
It is
Like-
a 30.
it is
actually
like
30. It's 11 plus 19, and I was
19
He,
for the very first time.
You see him
Wow.
grow just a touch disheartened at the faltering of his own hope.
okay.
He He's quite resourceful and took only a day's rations at most with him on his journeys, but there was something else he carried with him at all times. It's
The GPS locator.
a small necklace, the demon's tooth. He told me it was a gift from long ago used to protect him from evil on these journeys.
Do we know what Demon's Tooth is?
Have we heard of something like this? Or would this just be like a local, personal thing?
Make a history check.
A society check. All right. Nice.
Make a history check with disadvantage.
21.
Again, because I feel like he's probably more well-traveled than that. 21?
Yeah.
Oh, Sam didn't have his dice set up.
I mean, he did cross an ocean to get here.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'll.
You know,
City Americans.
in your experience, that body parts of certain animals are definitely warded or used to ward off evil, but you've seen no evidence that such a thing actually works.
Lucky Rabbit's Foot.
Huh?
Lucky Rabbit's Foot.
More or less.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Lucky Demon's Tooth.
Yeah. Protective demons too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he have it this time?
He did. He never.
So
It never
anything
left
he
his person.
behind that he normally brings. Anything that might have accidentally complicated the journey.
Oh yeah, the sword I made.
Oh shit! The sword looks like this. That's okay, lad.
Isn't that kind of like what he's making right now? Did you say last time he made one that was like boof and then like?
Yeah, like kind of a sickle at the top. Yeah.
I mean,
Wow. Dice jail.
he's got a style.
Anyway, sorry. Go
Straight to
ahead.
jail.
Your rolls.
He
Sevens.
he brought everything he normally would have aside from one of his own blades.
Did we already get a description of the blade that he was going to test?
You did not. I don't think.
Okay, then I will ask him what both of those blades look like.
And what
that
he
brought
looks
to
like. Did we
protect
get a
him.
description of what he looks like?
What does everything look like?
Give us a toes to titties.
I don't even know the
Toes
dude's
to
name.
titties.
What are his surroundings?
Not
look
his
like?
face.
No, we don't
don't
care
need
about
that.
his face.
His head's probably covered.
True.
What do his surroundings look like?
True.
Too? That would be very
Yeah. Describe where he is in space
Right now.
Right now.
right now.
The blade he left with is
Weird tonight.
even more unique than the ones you see abound. It's it's a blade with a single sharp edge, but as it cuts, parts of that sharp edge extend outward and form a serrade of sorts.
And that's the one he made.
Yikes.
Damn.
He's got some shit to work through. And then the other blade that like he took to protect was just like a normal sword. Because you said he brought the one to test, and then he brought one to protect.
No, I said that he didn't bring one.
Oh, he
aside
didn't
from
bring
that.
one to protect.
Yeah.
He usually
Sorry.
brought
Oh,
one
he
that
broke
was-
the new sword.
He brought only the new serrated bladey.
It's Rady Blady.
He says
So it
it's
says on there.
important to
Yeah.
trust your own work in that way, and I wonder if he was right about that.
Wasn't that ironic? Because he
Can
didn't
you
make
say
it.
that again?
He said he found it was important to trust your own work.
Okay. But he didn't take a blade.
Well,
He did not.
Because
That would be
he's
right.
trusting the one that he's testing. He
Yeah.
didn't bring a backup.
There is no plan B.
Got it.
Yeah.
We win or we die.
As you all sit, the forge flickering behind him, some of the steam still wearing off from the blade he dumped in the water. The rain and wind presses just a bit harder, and you hear a crack of thunder in the distance.
Did it look like it was gonna rain?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You didn't watch the intro.
I did. I really did. I heard that he was sweating and dripping on the. He was sweating in the thing.
Thinking
but
that's
I
a
didn't
self-report
know
right there. The self-report there, Sam.
I really did watch it.
It's all
Read
good.
it back to us.
It is currently raining. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I did the European one.
Me either.
It's just easier.
It's easier to warble than it is.
So, I'm going to ask you a question out of game because I want
Okay.
to try something.
Okay.
My familiar
Mm-hmm.
is currently a cat.
Yep.
Cats have advantage on smell checks,
Okay.
and I guess he does too. So it doesn't really matter. What I'm asking
that's
for
right.
is if I were to ask for something of his, could I bloodhound my cat to like follow the scent?
Gargantuan.
You can certainly try.
I would
Yeah.
like to try that, and I would say that to him.
Okay. Wait a moment. I will fetch some of his belongings, if you would. He gets up from his perch and begins to move across the shop. You see him rummage through some of the belongings of his master. He pulls out an old cloak, brings it back, and says, "This is something he wore on days like today, when needed to shield himself from the elements. I suppose maybe he didn't bring this either."
Obviously. It's here.
He
Yeah,
passes
so
it over to you.
I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull out what looks like a little bit of dust and just sprinkle it. And as it falls, it like shimmers like gold and then just
Fairy
falls into a
dust.
little cat
Okay.
on the floor. And I'll say, "Okay, Harry, what I need you to do is smell this and find the person it belongs to,
Okay.
and we'll follow you."
Make a advantaged,
Sniff check.
let's say investigation.
Okay.
Using Aries.
We were in a mood tonight.
I'm in the mood tonight.
It's Tuesday, my dudes.
It's because it's Tuesday.
Today.
Give me a second.
We were all thrown off.
Throw it off.
Thrown
They
off.
got me throwed off.
Yeah, I was freaking out today because I was like, shit, I have so much stuff that I gotta get done this week.
19.
Same.
But it's only Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh. It's like that was way higher than 19.
Harry sniffs the cloak, sniffs in the air. You get the sense that it's searching for the scent, but maybe the rain is dampening it a bit. But it looks like you can communicate telepathically with Harry. He tells you more or less that there's
Fucking raining.
the scent trails indefinitely into the wooded area beyond the city.
It ends there?
It trails indefinitely into
Oh,
it. Yeah, you're not sure like where exactly it leads. And
Would I get the impression that if we were to push further, he would be able to pick it up at some point, or he doesn't give me anything like that?
you get the impression that that's true. Yes.
All right. I'll let him go for now. Good boy.
Especially if like the rain kind of subsides.
But cats don't like water, so
No,
like,
they do not. I dismiss him.
He's not a cat.
It's true. He's a fae.
He's a fate. He's some sort of fate.
He's a spirit, I think.
He's a fate.
He's a fae.
but it would
But I
stand
think
to
it's
reason
like
that if he has the smell of a
A
cat,
fae spirit, not a.
In the face of a cat.
that he would also
it is a
not
cat.
like the water.
And the butt of a cat.
And the butt of a cat.
You do have the butt of a
You
cat.
do have the butt of a cat.
Cats will show you their butt.
Yeah, we will.
Only if
For
they
free.
For free.
Like, oh, it'll cost you.
Is there anything else that I can do to help on your journey? I wish I could go with you.
Come on. Almost.
What's his name?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's a good
We always
question.
forget to ask the people's names.
No, we're looking
I
for
wasn't
you.
gonna give it to you
What?
until you
Who are
asked.
you? You.
Hey,
Shit,
you.
sorry.
Hey, man.
Guy.
Anybody lost out here? Hey.
Who I got here?
Who I got here?
Who got that slashing blade?
His name is Matsuda Saratoshi.
I'm not gonna remember that.
All right. Does he have a nickname?
No, you use his
Is it
name.
Maddie?
It's Matsuda.
What I mean is there anything anyone calls him so that we know to?
Well, he's known quite well as the bladesmith of Tongro.
Okay.
People know him by that. Probably better
The
than his
bladesmith, are
name.
you out here?
Matsuda.
1,000 times when I did that.
Sarutoshi. Okay. Is there anything we should know about the area we're about to head into? I mean, obviously, there's lots of danger. You guys are historically known for that, but, like, what kind of danger?
Any manner of dark demons that... Well, my master says they'll try to trick you. They're quite sly.
We always find dice in here.
Have they always been there?
They've been there since the war, legend says. The ancient war that established our village in the first place.
And these are, you mean to say spirits when you say demons, these are otherworldly creatures. Not
They
like,
are otherworldly creatures.
Not like giant-ass bears or anything.
No.
Okay. Good.
I'm sorry, I can't give much more information.
No, I understand.
Do we get the idea that he means, like when he says demons, he means like, oh, there are like some demons out there, like the like that crawfish, like it's huge. He said demon.
That old stinking old
Or do
crawfish
he
over
mean
there.
like abyss type demons?
You make an insight check.
Sure.
That old swamp demon out there, you know that big old gate out there.
10.
You get the sense that
Really what my papa sounds like.
he doesn't know what they look like. He's never seen one. And so the general understanding is bad stuff in the forest.
Got it.
And what his master has told him is that it's better to keep your wits about you than your senses a lot of the time. Or your wits than your sword.
We have to talk later.
Y'all are really disguising self as each other.
Our backup characters are actually, but
That's funny.
Twins who disguise each other as each other.
fraternal twins.
Who have different parents.
Born at the same moment.
Yeah.
But on different years.
Like you and
In
oh, I was
different
gonna say it's like him and John, but actually different.
All right. I think we have everything we need to begin. Where do you stay here? Can we, if we have any more questions, can we come find you here?
This is where I live, yes.
Do we see like a bedroom or somewhere?
There's a
I sleep
small set of stairs
on top
leading
of the
up.
forge. It is so warm.
My ass is on fire.
I cook steak next to myself.
It's a fire elemental.
Well, when I wake up, I like to smell bacon. So
Oh no.
I come down and I start the forge.
The gas station Carbondale did not have fresh yams.
I stuck my foot in a George Foreman, okay? Let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right.
That's to Alex, sorry.
That was Alex.
If there's anything else you need, please don't hesitate to return.
Did we ask her his name?
Nope.
What's your name?
Worst.
Well,
Goodbye. What's your name?
By the way.
Ogawa.
Sorry for not
See you
asking.
again.
What?
Oh, never.
Ogawa.
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 Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
you got anything fancy in here?
Ogawa from Nebraska.
Got any meat?
Are you asking him?
No.
Got anything
Well, I
fancy in
asked
here,
that-
old Gowa?
You got anything fancy that I can steal in here? Make a perception check.
Do I see him getting awfully...
Oh, that's a good one. Oh,
16.
no.
There are many
it? You don't add
oddly
anything to
shaped blades.
Yeah, I mean, probably the finest
Hanging
made
on the
weapons
walls?
you've ever seen.
There are many like paper tag charms strung up between them.
Can I see him visibly getting sweaty? Is his
Knees weak, mom
kleptomania?
spaghetti.
Anything
I said knees weak, mom spaghetti.
within snatchable range?
You all are not in the center
Like
of the room,
throughout,
but
like, and
I mean,
obviously not at the
Grab a
very
toothpick.
end. Like while we were talking, I just didn't want to. Actually didn't want to interrupt the thing,
yeah.
but I do want to know if there's
Almost
anything
robbed the place.
that I could have. Like,
Oh, yeah, you could have that toothpick.
Yeah. I mean, the blades are on the walls, and the paper tags are like kind of strung across them, so it might be kind of hard by your estimation to loose the blade from the wall and pull it down without disturbing the rest of them. As a matter of fact, like as the wind blows, they're kind of like pushing the strings and blades against each other and making almost like a wind chime sound.
Of death.
Yeah, it's not. It's more like harmonious and beautiful than you would imagine from a blade. You would imagine like just kind of clanging metal, but it actually seems to resonate a bit.
Has like a clink to it.
Yeah.
Very ASMR.
Nothing looks stealable as the general.
I mean, anything's stealable if you steal hard enough.
Yeah. Can you steal it good?
I steal hard.
Wouldn't even know how to begin to steal a swag.
You saw that?
I'm not gonna give you the
didn't know if
DC,
anybody-
but I am
What did
telling
you
you
do?
that it would be pretty difficult. Probably.
Well, what I mean is like there's nothing.
I saw you
like,
do like this, but I didn't
there's
see the
not,
rock
like-
in your
It
hand.
was just really funny because I was thinking
Stuff
that,
like just sitting
Alex
there?
would clearly
Something like
see
this
that
where
because
it
he
would
was
be
like, I mean, anything stealable.
There's
I was
the blade that he's currently working on.
but it's
That's
holding that, right?
it's in a
You stole hard.
bucket of water.
No, I'm good.
Based on what you're seeing, it looks like when the blades are finished, or at least when he's done with them, they get put up near these tags to be somewhat ceremoniously like blessed.
Oh, like a Kill Bill thing happening here.
I mean, like,
It's like a Brett Cooper blessing.
Hmm?
Is it like a Brett Cooper
Watched all
blessing?
of them.
No,
So long.
not quite.
I mean,
like
does
that.
it look like
Used to
anything
be
I would have seen
terrified
before?
people Pluck out my eyebrows.
Your eyeball. Eyebrow.
Probably not.
Okay.
You said brow.
This is it's.
Again, I said bone.
I use the word blessed, but it's not like a religious thing. It's more of like a superstitious.
Well, yeah, but
fairy tale
I also
type.
figured like maybe there were like some with Brixton being like a militant kind of nation that maybe there might have been some.
I'll allow you to
blacksmiths
make a
there or
history
something
check
like
for
that.
it. Let's see.
Okie doke.
Maybe you've come across someone.
They're so good. Yeah.
History.
Dude, your dice tower
15.
sounds so good.
Okay. You can't place it in your memory, but you seem to recall a particular warrior from Grixton that you fought alongside for a short time, who carried with him a finely made blade that had one of these paper tags hanging off the hilt.
And it. Okay. It looked in good shape. Like it didn't look like.
Yeah, it looks like a very fine blade.
Well, I meant like the tag, because I mean it's a paper
Oh.
tag. Like. It,
Yeah,
You know?
I mean the tag would get tarnished and ripped.
Okay. I didn't know if it had like some kind of like otherworldly protections on it. You know.
None that you could tell.
Okay.
So you guys are on your way.
Marching
Okay.
to the beat.
And walking.
As you leave the Blade Master's forge, the rain and weather greets you outside. The misty surroundings that you've become accustomed to seeing over the past day or so are even more obscured. And as you look on towards the forest, you can make out the shape of the trees and the sloped mountains almost guiding you into them. Though you've heard that it's dangerous, it appears to almost have a slight allure to it that calls you in, almost hinting that the trees themselves could provide shelter from the rain.
Seems sus.
I mean,
like in like a Fangorn forest kind of way. Like you look at the trees and the trees are like
make an Arcana
trees.
check.
Eight.
You get the sense that maybe there could be something more to this, but you don't pick up anything solid just from looking at it at this distance.
Okay.
Do I pick up anything?
Very sus.
Like the things I talked to before? What are they called that I'm talking about?
Dryads.
Yeah.
Dryads.
I will allow you to make a nature check.
We're in this together now.
That's at the water dryad sound.
19.
Okay. Whatever it is that's drawing you in, it doesn't appear to be the trees themselves. Sorry.
End of sentence.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I do any
The trees
type of
look very
investigation to
tree-ish.
see, or like an Arcana check to see if it's something magical?
I usually try and limit it to like one thing. Sarnoran already did his one. He would have been good at the Arcana check. I think he just
Normally,
rolled bad. Yeah.
Me, not so much.
Yeah. Okay. Does it feel
It's morning still.
He doesn't know shit
Like-
about magic.
It's about 11 a.m. Yeah.
like whenever
You spent a
we
little
were-
time there.
When we were in the bog,
Mm-hmm.
we kind of had like this eerie feeling of something like watching us. Is it
This
kind
is
of
this
similar?
is dissimilar to that. Is not.
Got it.
Yeah. Not the
Okay.
same.
I still have an inspiration.
We all?
Yeah, we all do.
I honestly, know we got it last session, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea how we got it. I've already
Breakfast.
forgot. Oh,
'Cause we're
breakfast.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruh.
I was like, I already forget.
From Becca's breakfast.
Rice and lentils, dude.
What is go?
Are you guys going in now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Give
No.
me
Into
give
the
me
forest?
Will says no.
Into the woods.
Yeah.
Into the woods.
Okay, yeah, we're going.
Yeah, we're going.
give me a marching order.
1,
First.
2, 3,
I'll
4,
send
5.
Harry out ahead of us,
I'll be in the middle.
and then I'll go in the
I'll
back.
be in the middle.
I'll be in the front
I'll
middle.
be behind Ren.
I'll be in front of.
You guys suck.
Behind. I'll be behind Taffy.
So it's gonna be Becca, then Sam, not your brother, then me, then your brother, then
no,
Will.
I'm after Taffy.
Sure.
Becca, not your brother. Your brother, not your brother. Not your brother, your wife.
Okay.
It's not your brother, not your brother, not your brother, your brother. And not your brother.
Okay.
Sam's marching
I
order.
know, it's just really funny.
When Alex and I have conversations, I'm like, so Sam texts me, your brother Sam texts me. Or then like we'll be talking and I'm like, or he'll say like, so I was talking to Sam the other day, not my brother Sam. Like that's how we distinguish you.
Yeah.
Previously it was my Sam and
It's easy
his
for me.
Sam. I would say like
Yeah.
my Sam, but
Yeah, I don't have to.
but now you're both our Sams, so
You should call him Brother Sam so that people.
When I say it, I'm just
Sam.
like, Sam,
Brother
not
Sam.
the third person.
Yeah.
Not.
well you live with a Samuel and now
did,
you
yeah.
play with a Sam. So like
That would be so funny if, like, very soon we had a kid and it'd be Brother Sam and Father Sam. And so they would be like, what? What?
We should call each other.
please don't ever name a
Cousin
kid Samuel the
Sam.
second.
Cousin Sam.
It's too fucking much, man.
Absolutely not.
So,
Yeah.
We're cousin Sam, and everyone else is not Sam.
Not Cousin Sam.
Not cousin.
Both of us are cousins, Sam.
Pre-Cousin Sam.
as your
Brother
group
on the internet.
Sam, not your brother.
steps through the threshold of the forest, you begin moving through the trees as the mountainsides seem to vanish almost entirely. What was once a pretty sure straight path through this mountain pass now appears ambiguous and somewhat hard to follow. When you turn yourself around to try and gain your bearings, it looks as if the trees are almost closing in behind you.
That is so cool.
I'm also not.
With
You just changed the light.
make another perception check with,
They are. Yeah,
Harry,
you
go
are.
or sorry, investigation.
That
Yeah.
has to have been happening.
Investigación.
Yeah,
Did you change those lights?
I did not. They've been that color the whole time.
Bruh.
Okay, it definitely just got more green.
Yeah.
Did it really?
This music's fucking us up.
I don't think it did.
16.
I feel like it did.
Yeah.
With your check,
Maybe it's maybe
you
in
see
our brain.
Harry kind of wandering side to side and then suddenly shift direction and begin walking in almost like a straight line through the trees.
Harry
I'll
is?
follow immediately.
Dude, I want to keep my.
What is it, boy? Why is he trapped in the wet?
What do you see,
Harry
boy?
still searching
it that
for
you see,
the
boy?
smell?
I want to look around while we're doing this for any like cuts or whatever, like markings that he would have made like on
Yeah.
the way or whatever.
Like, you know,
Okay,
with antlers and stuff.
Make a perception check for me.
The person we're looking for.
I thought that's what you were doing. I thought you were looking for like large
That's a nice
beasts and
spin.
stuff. That's what I was thinking.
That was unintentional. 19.
I thought you were looking for like large beast markings.
No,
That's
I'm
what I thought you
looking
were
for some
doing.
like human-made markings.
Why would he slash him?
made those.
Oh no!
What did you say?
Somebody. Oh fuck.
Searching the brush and the trees, you notice that the woods are quite thick in this area, and you find yourself like slipping between branches under low-hanging limbs and trying to avoid disturbing your surroundings. Yet
stuck in a
even
tree.
with your perception, you don't find any snapped twigs, broken branches, fallen leaves. It's only after several hours of travel that you do actually find a print in the mud. It's sunken in on top of leaves that have basically pushed down into the mud, so it's hard to get a read on exactly like what size
Very good,
Foot.
Harry.
but it looks to be like someone may have traveled through this area recently.
Could we assume that since we're tracking him, that we would be kind of be moving through the forest about as fast as he normally moves through the forest, based off the description of like?
Based off the description,
He's
you
hunting
feel
these
you
things.
might be moving through a bit faster than he normally would.
And what time of day is it about?
It's been a few hours, so not quite sunset, but it is getting darker.
Is there a roll either I or Harry can make to determine the age of said print?
I will have you make an investigation check.
Me or the cat?
Either or, you
Okay,
can choose.
Definitely me. Cumulative 20.
Okay. Although the print is hard to tell, like the details of, it's quite easy for you to discern that it was made quite recently, especially with the rain. You'd imagine that this print was not made 3 weeks ago. So it was made within days.
Do we have relative size?
Um,
Russet potato or like
like human size, roughly.
it's a big footprint.
I mean,
We didn't ask
it's not.
how.
I mean, it's not a giant or anything like that.
No, he meant
I mean, how
he's
big
being
is the
stupid.
print? And you were like human size. I was like, damn.
Oh God!
I was like,
We found Sasquatch.
It's like in Jurassic Park when they're standing in the T-Rex.
Did he come through here?
Oh no!
How does he fit in the forest?
So, do you tell us about this footprint, or are we just like stopping while you stare at the ground?
Well, Rin found it, but yeah.
Oh, Ren found it. You
Yeah.
telling us about this footprint?
Ren ain't
No,
telling
fuck
us
you guys.
shit.
Really?
obviously I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you.
I don't know you. You might be like, I have to kill this guy, so I want to find him first.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
True. He could have a secret. That's not-
Sounds like a Rin thing to do.
You do be getting some random texts.
That's a
So,
conversation for later.
I would like
From
to
I'm
cast.
gonna change Sam's number and
um,
Alex's phone to be my number.
I would like to cast locate creature.
Okay.
Doing my best to describe homeboy in the best to my ability that like as we've been described him, even like it says describe or name a creature that that is familiar to me. Even if it's like a species though, it says that it'll tell me the nearest species to me.
Okay.
So like if we're not close to him and it points me back to the town, then then I know we're not close enough to him, I guess. But I would describe that it's 1,000 feet.
Gotcha.
Us.
As you feared, you were pointed back to the town.
Gotcha. Okay. I
I
would convey that to them.
What about
Thanks, Cheryl.
is this all like dirt and mud, or is it also like a lot of like moss?
There is moss. There's greenery amidst the rock and stone of the mountains. But where you are is somewhat of a valley. So the water does pool up here.
Okay.
So there are spots where grass has grown. That tends to be like in the higher areas.
And are we still like in like a thick canopy of trees?
Yes.
Okay. Can I look for any? Can I?
You cannot.
Ooh. Can I climb a tree and look for any signs of like
Life?
yeah, of like movement in the trees like further off, or even like hear any kind of like waterfall or anything like that too?
Yeah. Make a acrobatics check to climb the tree.
Yeah, climb that tree, Bex.
Actually, you probably have really ridiculous acrobatics, and this is a low
Zero.
DC.
Do you
Acrobatics
have a
is
climb
plus
speed?
9.
Yeah. You're gonna pass
He's like, yeah,
regardless.
doesn't-
So
Non-natural 20.
yeah, you pass.
Just rolling for how cool you do it now.
After being so
Oh, and I can
careful
just
not to
run up
disturb
waterfalls now,
any
too.
of your surroundings,
fun.
you nimbly climb up one of the trees nearby, and as you do, you notice that the foliage on the tree is quite loose. It falls quite easily, and the branches themselves have a lot of give, like
Okay.
They're could be a bit rotted. As you reach the top, or as far as you're able to safely go in the tree, I need you to make me a perception check. Don't you put that in the universe.
Was it really?
It's still a 9. It's still a 9.
It is still a 9. You can't fail ability checks. So,
Why would you say that?
well, you can't, like, crit fail.
I just thought it was funny because you're like, I can climb this tree, no problem. And then you get up there and there's like a branch in your face. Like, I don't know.
I can't.
It's a lot of green.
Turn around, I'll spin away. Oh.
It looks like the trees around you and around this one have no real break in them. It's hard to get any vantage further than you had on the ground because the canopies are so close together.
Are there a lot of vines around here too?
Yes.
All right.
You put Tarzan through this jungle.
I'm not, but I'm thinking about it.
George.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna climb down now.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? For you, continue on. Harry definitely still has the scent, so it's not a problem there.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Continuing to move on, especially with the clouds in the sky and the rain that has slowed now to a light drizzle, you find it getting darker sooner than you would expect. After only a couple more hours, it's getting hard to see fine details in your path.
Yeah.
But you do see ahead that the forest opens up a bit. It's not nearly as congested, and Harry's headed straight for it.
Like a clearing, or like it's just less dense.
Less dense.
Okay.
We
She
are
not as-
soup
she not
going
as
to the
thick anymore.
Feywild right now.
No, we just go into this dude's summer home.
We might have
right,
accidentally
Continuing on.
Just,
A little, right? We don't want to stay out. We want to make camp at some point if we can't
Yeah,
find
yeah.
him.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're
Do you
not going to be
wanna
able
make
to
a-
see
Would that
much later.
Or that thinner part.
That's what I figured, yeah.
Do we want to? Well, I was going to ask. Do we want to make? Do we want to go to sleep in the thicker part of the forest because it's gonna be harder to find us?
I can also put up my magic fence.
That's a fair point.
I mean, in the thick part, so it's even harder to find us.
We dig a tunnel.
Does anybody but me and Sam have an opinion? And Will.
I was gonna say I think we dig a tunnel. That was not a real opinion.
You know, I
What's
mean,
the-
I think
what's the opinion?
I think we go on to
Go
the
into
clearing.
the thick part or go into the clearing.
Stay with them tick boys, or go to the little.
Oh, I say we stay in the tick boys.
Ooh.
I feel like maybe
I
on
got
the
them
edge.
citronella candles.
So we're under
We can see
cover.
past in the clear, but we're not in it.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
I think
kinda
we can
protected on
see
one
the
side.
clearness.
We still get all the
but-
benefits of the thickness,
Yeah.
We got
The
that.
thickness.
That dick.
That
That
tickness.
tick tick.
That 4 is thick with 2 C's.
Yup.
Yep. All right, let's go to the edge of the thick clearing.
Yup.
Okay.
Thick thickets.
Down with the thickness.
Who gave us a Twitch channel?
This man.
As so you guys decided to stay within the thick part of the trees. As that's what all that
tick part.
Yes.
that part meant. Yeah.
Yes.
We had to decide.
As you reach the edge, you find it hard to see too far out into the sparse part of the woods, but you can see that what was open forest floor so far in your journey might be turning into a more mountainous terrain
And that's why it's not
quite
as thick.
soon.
Montañas.
But still, you set up camp. You deploy your magic fence,
Yes.
and
Go magic fence.
the sun, though probably not setting yet, falters and fails to pierce through the clouds any longer.
So it's dark. Anyway.
It's dark.
Okay. All right.
Transfer my bot, Cheryl.
Is
I'm not behind
are you guys resting here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take Verge Watch too tonight.
I always I don't want to ask if anybody's taking watch because I don't want to
Just
be like,
assume.
hey,
Do we
take
need
watch,
to
but
if he has the cube up?
No, let's just all go to sleep.
People can
they
walk
can
in the
walk
cube
in
and
it.
stuff. It's just
Let's just
Oh.
all go to sleep.
They just have a
What's
hard
the
time
worst
seeing
that
us.
could happen?
How
would they know?
I'll stay up with you.
I'll go
And
to
they
sleep.
can't scry us.
Should you stay up? Didn't you stay up all night last night?
You did. Huh?
You did.
I got rest though.
you got
Oh,
rest.
man.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
She didn't stay up all night. She just woke up in the middle of the night and
Oh, that's
did some stuff and came back. So she got her long rest. So who's staying up?
Me.
You two?
Been awake.
Okay. Both of you make perception checks.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time with my computer over here. I rolled a nat 1, but it's a 6.
10.
I rolled a 2, and so it's a 10
Fuck.
total.
We're getting jumped.
We don't see shit.
It's really misty, there's a lot of dew. at
You
night.
already can't hear anything through the fence, but that coupled with the fact that the surroundings are quite similar to what you've seen over the past day or so, you feel your senses are a bit dulled to the presence of anything out of the ordinary.
While we sit up, I'm gonna tell Becca, or Sinaway, about Mammon trying to contact me again.
Come on.
And I went to the. Who was he?
The bladesmith. Yeah.
But he was like the apprentice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to the apprentice at the bladesmith and tried to get him to burn it off of my arm or heat metal or do something, and I cannot get it off. Mammon is very upset with me.
Yeah,
No
but
wonder.
do you know why?
Yes, because I tried to break the connection with the Feywild shards.
But that's good to know because it did work then.
It was kind of like putting a Band-Aid on it. And so
Band-Aids
the-
are bad.
You're
still being cut from within,
I
yes.
forget I'm
Bandage.
It was it was like a temporary solution, and when this gem broke, it broke from Mammon trying to get
He's
through.
tapping on the glass.
Yeah.
So rude though.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your plan then? What do you think we should do?
Don't really have one, but I think I need to get this off.
All right.
I can help with that.
So yeah.
Oh, and so you think that Cheryl can help,
Yes.
or Cheryl thinks
Yeah, I can
Cheryl
help
can
you
help.
out
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. I spoke to you about it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah.
He's got healing. You have
He has
Remove curse. I just didn't have it prepared
Yeah.
yet.
not that.
greater restoration.
If someone were to
but that doesn't.
Yeah, we can just fix the stub when we
if I
cut
cut
off
my
your
arm
arm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It doesn't grow
that's
back
My
limbs.
next.
It doesn't grow back
option.
limbs,
But
but she won't bleed out.
I have a feeling though that it would go to your other hand
Oh, you
then.
just guys cure wounds.
I mean, because you didn't actively put it on your wrist.
Yeah.
You just
has no
woke up
arm.
with it on your wrist. So I feel like if you cut it off, it's going to
From
go
an
to the
open
other one.
wound.
If you cut it off, it's going to go to there. If
Cure
you
it.
cut that off, it's going to go to
then
the
I'm
other
gonna
one.
have no limbs.
Then you have no limbs, and then at some point, then it'll be around your neck, or then
Yeah.
maybe like a
No
waist.
limbs, no mammon, no problem.
yeah,
you go.
no problem.
No limbs,
So-
no mims. That's what I say.
We can fix the taffy being possessed problem easily. Find a bridge,
No one will
push her
want
off.
you after that.
Let's ask let's ask Ogham what to do then.
Let's ask him.
Them. Her. Them or her.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just want to make sure in case
Let's
you
ask-
get a vision too.
I said them. Let's ask
yeah, you said
them.
him. That's all right.
The tea was real soft.
You're just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna meditate with Taffy
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay. You're asking for Oham to intervene.
To guide us.
Guide. Yeah. More of a guidance. I don't know if they
Okay.
can intervene. Don't
Make a
Because I'm holding her hands.
make a religion check.
I don't expect advantage.
Yeah, no advantage.
I don't have it. I need to prepare it and then use it in the morning.
And just sleep for like 24 hours. You'll be fine.
Just take too long rest.
Dang! I gotta stop rolling this dice. 10 total.
If only you had a whole fucking
Yeah,
thing of dice.
Yeah, but they're
only.
too loud right
So
now.
I will tell you, you get nothing. But I will
get
also
Nothing.
I will also tell
Still
you
busy lifting
that you
weights.
would have gotten nothing regardless of what you rolled because you're inside of this magical fence where
Oh.
We knew
turned
that,
your religion
right?
on
I
airplane
forgot
mode.
about that. Yeah. All right.
Can we try again tomorrow?
sure.
Yeah.
Please try later.
You know what? Let's try in the morning.
Yeah, good idea.
Whenever someone wakes up.
Well, while Cheryl is trying
tried
to break the
refreshing the
curse,
page?
you can try to meditate. Did you hear
Yeah,
me?
that's a good idea. Yeah. All right. Well then, okay. So I mean, so we got to come up with a plan then. Taffy, we
Morning
got to come up with a
guidance,
plan.
private
Then.
sanctum.
We don't have to right now. I'm just saying that to you
That is our plan.
to come up with a plan.
No, our plan was for him to try to break curse and you to meditate.
That our plan was to come up with a plan. I thought that's what you were
Yeah.
saying.
No.
We got to come up
I
with a
had
plan.
just
Well, that
said
is
the
our plan.
plan.
I was like,
Let's plan to
So
plan.
then let's
Do we
plan
need a
the
different
planning.
plan than what I just said?
we're in the pre-plan stage. I'm trying to get to the post-plan stage.
I don't understand what you think is not planned. Because he's going to try to break curse and you're going to
That's cool.
meditate.
That's cool.
And if that
Okay.
doesn't work, we're cutting off Taffy's
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Well,
Fine.
You're
We'll
not
cut off
doing
the rest of her body.
me and Ren
from
are doing
her
that.
arm.
The rest of our
arm. Change your perspective.
just like a cookie cutter. All right, who should we wake up next? Who do you think?
So Norin, he doesn't need as much
Like
sleep
forwarded
as
me
us.
to
right.
another stream.
I'm already awake, you assholes.
Haha! And I go to sleep.
Why are you already awake?
Because I just woke up.
It's really boring out here. There's nothing to see or do.
You know I like to read for a living, right?
He also just has a trance.
I know, that's fine. I'm just making... I was just kind of warning you that, like, out
What are
here
you
there's just,
reading?
like, nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of my favorite place.
All right, cool.
I like nothing.
There's going to be a lot whenever you roll a perception check. You'll be like, what the fuck?
He said there was nothing out here.
I wanted to read my chapter.
Just wanted to sit and
All right.
read my book.
All right.
I guess I'm up.
Okay. Just you?
I'll send out the cat.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
I'll use the cat.
Yeah, either you or the cat.
You can choose which of those things are active.
Yeah, I chose them all.
So he could let us.
Yeah, but then we'd be susceptible.
17.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
Okay.
not yet, but you could. If you want.
As
That's cool.
your friends continue to rest, the dark of night is completely and entirely upon you. You do occasionally see the pop of color as something flutters between the branches above you.
Pop of flutter?
Color.
Color.
As something flutters between the branches above you.
Does it seem to be getting closer?
No.
Like, is it curious?
It appears to be possibly like a bit of wildlife, maybe a bird or...
Could I, without trying to disturb it, get a closer look?
Yeah. How are you... describe to me how you're doing that.
Well, I would actually send the cat, since
That's what
he's
I
got
figured.
little
That's-
soft peats.
Gotcha.
Oh, he's
And,
Pete's.
and I'll go through his eyes and just
Okay.
tell him.
Take his eyes. As Jude would say.
Finally taking some.
Finally taking his eyes.
As your cat climbs up the tree and begins to look out for this presence that you've sensed, you do eventually catch sight of a small bird, blue in color, and so it sticks out a bit from the surrounding foliage. It's very bright colored. And while it is kind of fluttering from branch to branch, it is looking down at you and your friends every so often, kind of cocking its head.
Investigation station.
Does it have a little antenna?
Question: Does Harry?
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Well, all birds do.
Birds on it.
Yeah. They're cameras. So look it up. Does Harry recognize this as something from where he's from?
Harry, oh my god. Harry does not recognize it as a fake creature, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah, that is what I'm wondering. Okay. Is there anything else unusual about it aside from that it just seems to be watching us? Is it like got a weird noise that it makes? Is it glowing? Is it like,
Make an investigation check.
you know, farting magic or something?
Farts.
Every
Damn.
time.
14.
Okay.
So almost an 18.
Every so often, you do hear it sort of chirp. It sounds like a morning bird song. And it's getting close to morning, but
Which is
As you-
uncharacteristically odd for this time of day, right?
yeah, it's not. You went to bed earlier than normal, and so it's like the sun's not showing yet.
So I'll hop out of Harry's vision and I'll walk straight up towards the tree. Does it seem to fly away?
Yo, what's up?
Yo.
You trying to
Yes.
step on my turf?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, does it come back? I just stand there.
You stand up and begin to walk towards its general vicinity, and you see the pop of color fly away, and you make the distinction that it does fly in the direction that Harry was leading you all.
Like towards the mountain.
What if he is a familiar too?
Now, does it stop at all? Like it's wanting me to follow it, or is it escaping?
Make an insight check.
Okay. What does bird about? 8. Like poop.
Hard.
Do we
Well, you
want-
rolled well up
No,
to that
I
point.
didn't.
You rolled okay. It looks like it might have just gotten spooked and flown away.
Okay.
But you feel like there might be some
That's
bigger
fine.
meaning that you're not
I'll go
grasping.
back to the post, and I'll just tell Harry to keep an eye out in case it returns or is nearby,
Okay.
and I'll just go back to my watch.
Okay. You continue your watch for the remaining hours of night, and when you feel that enough time has passed, you see your friends beginning to wake up. You notice that the sun has not come up yet. Again, you went to bed earlier than normal, and
But it feels like
it feels like
the
it's
regular amount of time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
From what you can estimate, the sky is a bit brighter. It looks like it's still cloudy, but it's not raining anymore.
As they're waking up, I will telepathically message each one of them individually and say, I think we're being watched. Don't say anything that you don't want heard publicly for a while.
Okay.
Oh no. don't know.
So we're awake now?
Yep.
So let's go
I-
kill this guy.
I would like to.
The what?
I would like to kind of like survey the surroundings at first.
Uh-huh.
I
You
mean,
may reply to this message.
I'll kind of like look around and be like, see if I see anything. I don't really need to roll anything.
Okay.
I feel like that's a reasonable response to hearing that in your head first thing when you wake up.
Gotcha.
And then I would like to commune again.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sit for 10 minutes and commune to Osiris and ask him 3 more questions.
I also-
3 more yes or no questions.
I also
Gotcha.
would add.
No.
I would also add at the end of that that they should be on the lookout for a strange blue bird.
Okay.
Oh, so then I would like. I
Wow.
was figuring out my
It's
commune
those
question, so I wasn't listening to your watch. So I would actually then like to do a perception check. if I can.
You're gonna have disadvantage, but go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so 14 plus 3, so 17.
That's not bad for disadvantage.
I rolled a 19 and a 14, so.
As you search around specifically for this blue bird that Sarnorin has told you about, you don't see anything in the near vicinity, but you do see some movement on the path up ahead.
Like the way we're going or the way we came from?
The way you're going,
Going.
like through the trees, you see something moving.
I mean, does it look big or is it like
Small.
tiny? Too tiny? Okay. I'll just kind of point and then I'll commune with
Okay. It's over there, dummy.
I'll respond to the message and tell them that.
Okay.
I will call upon Osiris, and I would like to know
Who's upon Osiris?
who's upon Osiris. Is my first question. No,
Says the operator.
he's not here. I would like to ask: is it within my power?
Best part.
Is it within my power to remove
Getting it over here is going to be a pain. Just
the bracer from Taffy's arm?
No.
No. Even with Greater Restoration? Or, yeah, because Greater Restoration also removes curses. I have Greater Restoration and Remove Curse. 2 different spells. One's a 5th level, one's a 3rd level.
No.
No, okay. That's still my first question.
Yeah.
what was the question?
Yeah, you were
If
just
it's-
clarifying with me the DM on that
Subpart
second
3 of
bit. I gotcha.
question 1.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I can't remove your thing, is basically what I learned.
I think you probably already knew that.
Can you cut
Yeah, I
Ren's
figured,
eye out?
but Greater Restoration costs 100 gold, so I figured I'd ask before I tried it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a bad idea. What are your other 2 questions?
What? Are we being watched?
Yes.
Is it hostile?
No.
He's a friend.
Obviously, those are like more direct questions, but in my
He's not a
prayers,
friend.
it would just be kind of like, you know.
It's not hostile.
No, not you.
Oh, pressure.
The bird.
Then I would.
Not Mammon is hostile.
Good questions.
Thank you.
God told you all that?
I got feelings.
I mean, I do too, but
Yeah, sometimes you just catch feelings. It's really hard.
You know.
If the wind blows from the right, it's yes. If the wind blows from the left, it's no. If the wind blows in my face and it's stinky, then it's maybe.
Stinky. What happens if it smells
I hate
pleasant?
really do.
You got shorts and
I haven't
pants.
had that happen before.
Maybe one day.
I think Osiris just likes to play tricks on me.
Osiris
I would like
is
to
actually the real
meditate
curve.
now
Yeah,
that he
every
is
time I
awake.
pray,
Okay,
I smell
make your
burnt
religion
toast and
check.
My mouth starts to droop on one side. It's the craziest thing.
It's insane.
You're having a
It's also
Oh my god. What?
quicker,
What's happening?
quicklier.
We have
did
a
on him.
we have a casualty.
Come on, dude. Right, asshole.
I don't have any more
Plenty of
napkins.
napkins right here.
One, yeah.
Yes, they're
me
all
my one
covered in
napkin.
shit. Not literal shit.
We have
I
a
don't
sonic
understand I
casualty.
didn't understand the help you needed. You just were sitting there while it oozed out.
Because I didn't want to pick it up and dump it all over everything.
Oh no.
Yeah. I've made a mess before.
We'll do it again.
Fuck you. That's Thanks to help, by the way.
Alex can't reach over there.
I can't do
I know.
anything.
I know.
Here, wipe it up with this.
See, I like you got one useless hand because it's covered, so you're like, you're really,
Alright,
you're
take
doing
this
your
thing
best
back.
with one hand.
We're no longer accomplices.
To what?
We will.
Hey, Smell.
We will.
Just
Cool.
keep going.
Don't.
We got it. We got it taken care of over here. No stress.
Yeah, I was gonna ask a different line of questions, but I figured if we're being watched, more immediate threat.
Give me the
19
And if I
total.
if I
I
Okay.
just think I had to do math.
For what? Has chances to be
For my religion check.
the
The
more
show
times I
must
cast
go
it a day,
on.
it
The
has
show's
chances to
going
be
on.
wrong.
What?
Here go your garbage bag.
Thank you. We've got
Okay.
bunch
Slotted
of
bag
chocolate
right
all
here.
over my crotch.
What a stream.
If Alex weren't thinking so hard, he probably would have just laughed at that.
Catch up to him in a second.
You know? Chocolate crotch, what?
Chocolate crotch.
Nobody suspects.
How would they know?
Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
What were you motioning at him for?
I was rolling my dice, and it was like right here, and it was like
Okay.
poof.
So as as you
Keep this away from Becca.
as
Not
you
a monkey in real
meditate, you feel your vision begin to take shape.
You put them down.
You see the familiar sight of the forest that you've been traveling through now for the past 24 hours or so. It actually feels like you have your eyes open for a moment until you see someone enter your field of view. It's a young man, clad in armor, holding a blade. It doesn't look like anything particularly fancy, but you see him unsheath it and hold it out towards a shadowy figure. His hand is shaking. And as the shadowy figure approaches,
Like he's scared or he's hungry.
scared.
Or tired. That's what also dehydrated.
You need some milk.
Don't worry, I'll make you breakfast.
As the shadowy figure approaches, his hand stills,
Okay, good for you. Stop.
and your vision focuses in on his hand holding the hilt of the blade, and he releases his grip on it. The blade clatters to the ground. You
Damn.
you
Let
make
her
note of the
fucking be
fact
in the game, man.
you make note of the fact that the blade is not in any way exquisite or blessed or fancy. And as it stops moving, the blade's vibrant hum from hitting the ground subsides. And with that, as the hum sort of fades, so does your vision.
You were like a bat. You
All right.
echolocating.
That's interesting. The shadowy figure. I didn't answer anything either.
Did she see where?
What?
Did she see where?
Looked like this forest.
Just
Yeah.
indiscriminate.
Indiscriminate.
Yeah.
Part of the forest.
And the sword didn't look like the one that we know the guy to be carrying.
It distinctly looked not fancy.
Not fancy.
Looked like your run-of-the-mill short sword.
Bog standard sword. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can ask this because it's her vision, but like, was the guy wearing like?
You guys, I explained that one to y'all.
Was he wearing clothes of this time?
That is a good question.
Yeah, well, no, like was it an older vision? Like, is this a vision of something in the past, like way
Yeah.
in the past that happened? Maybe that like started the whole demons in this forest thing, kind of.
Yeah.
You know.
Make a.
I don't know.
I mean, I would be
yeah, you
asking
went real
her.
far
I
future.
don't know.
I'm gonna have you
Aliens.
make a history check to discern that based on her description of the armor he's wearing.
Okay. Wow, my history's crap, so that's not gonna be good. But I think my history, 10.
It's like somebody else's live stream. On I opened up YouTube and then it just started playing somebody else's
I don't
live
know what
stream.
a
That was
G3
weird.
is.
Or dumb.
What are they?
I noticed.
They look like one of those pencil holders. You know what I'm talking about? That you put in pencils. They just roll and they don't.
What'd you roll, Sam? I'm sorry.
10.
The triangle.
Okay.
I want one so bad.
Because the Sojit Empire has such a deep history and tradition, the armor she describes sounds modern day, but it could just as easily have not been.
So indiscernible.
Yep.
What about have any of you seen that shadowy figure before?
I don't know. Have I?
It looked vaguely humanoid.
Vaguely humanoid.
You couldn't really make out the fine details, but
Yeah.
it looked to be about that size.
Okay. All right. So I know that doesn't answer your. I'm saying so.
Oh, they said sup.
So.
Just got done
So, I
praying.
mean, yeah, that doesn't answer anything about Mammon's problem, really,
Mamon.
but kind of does, but doesn't.
Does it or not?
Sometimes
We
it
don't know.
does.
And sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
And sometimes it's neither. Figure that one out.
Sometimes it's a smelly wind.
Sometimes your god just gives you the information you think or they think you need to have.
Yep.
Our deities are not ours.
Yeah, it's like the answer's 50, and you're like, to what?
To what? Wait, what?
Then you fail your math test and you're like, oh damn, that was what it was.
It's none of the multiple choice. You're like, what?
This is as close
Well,
as I got.
23 is closer to 28 than all the rest of these, so I guess
You
it's
write
28.
you write it in and then you're Goodwill Hunting. Like
What did you know?
No one has solved this in 60 years.
so what are you guys doing?
I mean, I guess we continue, right?
Looking for burbs.
Yeah.
Okay. You set Harry back out on the familiar path. I'm gonna have you make a separate
I
investigation
guess you
check.
had told me that.
14?
Yeah, when I was done praying to my God, I'd be like,
Yeah.
can't help you. Which sucks because I've prepared those spells.
I
just in
know.
case.
Well,
11.
now you have it.
Okay.
Just in case.
Switch them out when you say that.
yeah.
Harry seems a bit more cautious and isn't moving quite as fast. He's like zigzagging a bit, but still seems to have like the general direction of where you guys are headed down. But it doesn't take long before you approach the clearing or the like more sparsely
Right.
populated woods. And Cheryl, you actually notice first because you've kept your eye on the spot where you noticed that little pop of color. There is a little blue bird sitting in a tree staring down at you all, and as you get near, it says,
I want to hold out my hand to it.
What do you want?
Like, give it a place to land.
What
or,
is
like,
this?
finger or
A what type of
A
bird?
bird.
a little blue bird.
However you
They
would
call us.
gesture a bird to land on your hand, finger, arm.
The calling bluebird.
Yeah.
You heard?
Yeah, he's
You're-
not moving.
He's not moving at me. Can I send
Fireball.
him to it?
Are you actually?
no, no.
I mean, you can.
No, but I will try to.
We'll send a message across the...
I can message it. I can see it.
Okay.
So I will telepathically go. What do you want?
What do you want?
I asked you first.
Doesn't matter.
You're a cheeky little bird.
This is your kind of bird.
I thought birds were nice.
Who said that?
We're looking for someone. A blacksmith. A person with a really big sword.
Is he looking down? Is he looking me over right now?
Yeah, like he's looking
bitch?
at all of you.
Sizing me up.
And I'm looking for anyone.
Well, you found us. For what?
What's happening right now?
I'm talking to the bird.
Bird.
Oh, okay.
You're role playing. Sorry.
I am to protect my master.
Who is your master?
Look at the name. It's in here somewhere.
Steve.
Oh,
Steven.
Nishu.
Yeah, I guess that was a dumb question. What does your master look like?
Kind.
Describe their form?
Human.
Man?
Woman.
Woman. Is Niju native to these lands?
Yes.
Are you?
No.
Were you sent here to find people?
No. Well,
Is your master in trouble?
no.
I don't understand. Why do you need us?
I don't.
Why did you want us?
I don't.
You're the most confusing bird. Have you seen a man walking through the woods
You're
with a
doing
giant sword?
message all this basically.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. Yeah, it's so you guys aren't hearing any.
No,
of
I'm
this.
just sitting here confused as fuck. Like,
staring at this bird.
Professor Xing this bird, and we're just like,
have you seen a man walking through the forest with a odd-looking blade?
No.
What's his name again? What's the blacksmith's name?
Matsuru?
Matsuda.
Matsura?
Have you seen Matsuda?
No.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay. What do you want with us? Why were you talking to us just now?
I wanted to know why you were here.
Great, now you know. Run and tell your master. I know that's what you're going to do.
It like flutters
Do we
away.
know who is master?
Yeah.
Niju is his
Niju.
master.
We don't know who that is though.
Niju?
Nishu.
Niju. She's some human in this forest. I would consider her dangerous.
Why would you consider her dangerous?
Because a bird was talking to me about a human that it serves. And the bird is not from here, but she is.
Isn't Harry not from here, but you are?
Exactly.
This is me.
Oh god.
Undo it!
You got there.
That's so funny.
Alright. Well, he doesn't know shit about Matsuda.
Alright, so I guess we just keep following your cat.
He's just spying on us.
Yeah.
So I said let him spy.
But still, I'm assuming
Because I
same
told him what
rules
we were
as
looking
before.
for anyway, so.
Osiris informed me that it was not hostile, at least.
Oh, well, that's good. Did he fall in your face?
No. That was a win for the right.
Right.
Fart in your face.
Well, we can press on.
Okay.
Onward.
Continue to move forward. Following Harry, you do find yourself taking some unnecessary avenues through the forest, but they all lead in the same general direction. It just seems like he's kind of losing the trail every once in a while and then finding it again, getting back on it.
Once it gets to be about
He has
noon, I'll
ADD.
try to locate creature again.
Okay. And you're looking for human?
Yeah, and I would do my best to kind of describe like a Sojit and all that, if that helps, but I don't think, given the spell's description, it does.
And so that would mean you're looking for the nearest person that matches
Human.
Matsuda's, or just human in general.
It says this spell can locate a specific creature known to me, or the nearest creature of a specific kind, such as human or unicorn. Blah blah blah.
Okay, well, it seems like you have to pick.
So human then.
Okay.
Wanted to mess with
You do get a hit on.
You get hit on.
Well, if I do for the next hour, I know where it is
Can you turn
and
the
what
AC
direction it's
up
moving.
a little bit?
Okay.
Okay. 'Cause, as long as I keep
The up
concentration
arrow.
up, you know.
It is more or less in the general direction that you're
The up
heading,
arrow.
and
The text is
about
stupid, but just up arrow. Yeah.
about 800 feet
like
off,
it is
so it's
too
not far.
cold. Or 2-1.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty close, right?
I'll point
Yeah.
That is so weird.
to where
Yeah.
he is and say, "We've got a hit on a human in that direction, about 800 feet. Is it moving?"
I'm cool too.
Yes, but like not too or away from you. It seems to maybe just be like walking.
Sussing about.
Do we want to?
I mean, it's
Is the bird around again?
No, but you do notice that you're walking in the same direction that the bird flew.
Is this the general direction of the scent?
Yes.
I'll say it's on the way. Why not? Could very well be him.
As you continue to walk through, it doesn't take long to find the apparent source of this hit on your senses. You see nestled into the mountainside a tree hut surrounded by dense vegetation, a sort of rickety stairway, and a familiar blue bird perched near the door.
figured it would be his boss.
So I just want to clarify, for us here at the table, we've seen that before, but I just want to make sure this isn't the same as what
Yeah,
we.
No, no.
Okay, I
No.
just wanted to.
Morgan also said that you would think that it was that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No!
It's happening again.
Specifically.
Whenever we got here, I was like, "So is that?" Alex was like, "It's different." I was like, "Becca's gonna freak
turn
out
around
when
and
she
everything
sits down at this
disappears.
table."
Hey, Sam. No, don't put it up. You can just scoot it to the middle, and we'll use some optical
You
illusions
say
here.
I can. Okay, and Morgan can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Push that phone up.
Look at that. Optical illusions. You guys can't tell that it's on the rock, not on the rocks at all.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that he got.
I'm
This
just.
house, this
I'm
house.
just.
Alex.
What is the words?
Jenny from the
There,
the
thank
block.
you.
So the
Jennifer.
human that the human I'm
Freaky.
detecting is in this hut.
Appears to be, yes.
Okay,
Brief times
cool.
a Blockbuster employee.
Yeah, that's definitely what
You guys are continuing to approach.
Are we?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. As you do, the
Birds
bird
use this, I imagine.
caws out again.
Jenny from the
Hello, bird. I can't talk to you, but I'm just saying hello in case you can understand me.
Is your master inside?
You using message again?
No.
I just need to check. You actually interrupt it as it's singing that same morning song.
You're welcome.
that you heard it singing before, which is weird because it was like cawing in a very like unpleasant voice just a second ago. Yes.
May we talk to her?
Yes.
Will you let us approach without attacking?
Kind of looks down at itself. Yes.
Hey, birds are angry. Birds don't give a shit how big you are.
I'ma fuck you up.
It's right.
The birds will actually
the
take
shit
your
out of you.
eyes.
And they will shit on you.
Yeah.
As
I thought I saw a putty cat.
Give back my eye holes.
as you begin to approach, at the behest of this bird, you actually get about halfway up the stairs leading to the mountainside, and you see descending from the rickety wooden ladder that leads up to the house a middle-aged woman. She looks to be about Sojit in her descendants. And although she's up in years, she has retained her beauty.
Hello there.
She seems.
Don't fall down the ladder, please.
She seems. There goes our lead.
Falls on her and just
Hey, he has-
there, and then her feet shrivel up
He
under
has
the
greater
house.
restoration now.
That's true.
We
I
can
do.
just
All
save
your
her.
broken bones.
Cost 100 gold.
You see,
Do you
she's
have 100 gold on you?
Yeah. Let me
She's
check
not-
your pockets.
she's not surprised by your presence, but she does appear delighted by it. She has a smile that creeps across her face. She says, "Hello, it's
Oh, someone's happy to see us. This is a new experience.
it is not
Met us yet.
it is not often that I get visitors."
Is
What
she
brings you
is she
here?
the person
Is she
that I'm locating?
Yes.
is she
sure she's not
creepily
hiding
young
behind
looking?
Make
We
a
got like an Annabelle situation going on.
make an insight check.
Also, are you trying to sound like my grandma Anna? Because you definitely
Insight?
do with that accent.
Did you say?
Yeah.
Also,
14. I almost rolled a 19.
So
It's
close.
spun.
They see me spin.
14.
Oh no, sorry.
okay.
14.
I didn't know that
14?
was coincident. At first, I was like, what?
It's definitely like doesn't appear to be completely natural.
I'm gonna approach the stairs then and greet her.
Yes, when we encountered your bird in the forest.
He is harmless.
Why does he watch people?
It's a dangerous place that I call home. It's important that I have someone to look out for me and alert me of anyone that means to do harm.
Why do you set yourself up in the forest rather than in town?
I love nature.
Is she?
I love the creatures that dwell here. And I aim to protect this landscape as best I can.
Is she Soji?
Yes.
Do you hail from the Empire?
Very Star Wars
I
question.
do, but I have been here for a long time. I'm afraid I wouldn't know much of the outside world if pressed for information.
Have you seen someone else around here in the last 3 weeks or so?
No?
Insight.
Okay.
He was holding that dice.
I was 17.
She seems to be telling the truth.
Did you roll an natural 20? Bruh.
He always points them out so you can read it.
He like giggled.
Dude. And I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
God, you got a 17 off of a
I have a
6?
plus 11.
So if you so do you live out here like full time?
I do. I
Would you mind
Take his
if you
ass.
have anything maybe even on you, but to show us some areas that
Is the cup busted?
It's just like
yeah just defy the laws of physics.
Nice.
been sitting there.
Would you mind pointing out to us like what we can eat when we're out here?
sure.
We're gonna be out here for a few more days, you assholes.
I was cool with you, Bex.
It was his face.
They're the ones. They're the one. It's the Sams. It's the brother and the not brother.
The cousins.
The cousin.
She walks towards your group and begins to guide you back down the stairs. As you reach the bottom, she points out a nearby bush, and she begins to describe what berries are safe, what berries are not. I need you to make a nature check to see how well you retain this information.
It must be hard,
Good idea.
though, to have lived without people for so long.
I
How do you keep yourself about you?
do not feel that way.
Usually
My family
about
has
eight
always
pieces.
been these
7.
trees, these creatures. And she kind of chuckles a bit as her soft smile extends over to the bird.
It's a 7, by the way.
Okay.
We're gonna die.
Noted. You are very confident you know what berry's good and what berry's bad.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm hoping other people are looking too, but
Well, the
No.
last time that this one gave me anything, it made me sick. So I'm not trusting.
Which is pocket bacon.
Yeah, I'm not trusting her.
When was the last time that you met another person out here?
Oh, it's been quite some time. Forgive me, I lose track of the years, but I would imagine it has been at least several.
Very
What?
descriptive.
Brings you all into the woods?
We lost a friend trying to look for them.
I see. It's quite unusual for anyone to venture out this way, so I was curious.
it's the blacksmith or
Yeah,
forge
have you ever,
smith of
have you ever
the
heard
town.
of Matsuda? Whatever the fuck his last name
Matsuda?
is.
Matsuda.
He,
I believe
He's said to have been here often.
he is the bladesmith in the town over, is he not?
He is.
A shame he's gone missing.
Is that... Can I tell if that's bullshit or not?
Make an insight check.
No.
Should be inciting
10.
people too.
She is genuinely upset about
Rips.
him being missing.
She did know him.
Is it still raining, drizzling?
She knows of him at the very
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Like,
It is not raining, it is overcast.
So it looks like it might rain in a second.
It could.
Does it taste
Do you
like rain
mind?
outside?
Do you mind if we come in? It might be raining, and we honestly might have many questions for you if you have the time, of course.
I have nothing but time. I apologize.
in the forest alone.
My lodgings are quite humble, and it might be a tight squeeze, but of course, I'll have you in.
Got any meat?
She walks back towards her abode as you all follow.
When she turns around,
Probably in the
I would
back.
like to cast detect magic.
Human.
Okay.
That's how she says young.
I would like to cast banishment.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I would not.
Screw you,
She
man.
doesn't come back.
She gone.
I will not be casting
She went home.
detect magic because I got rid of it to do the curse stuff. So
Oh.
never mind.
If you were to communicate.
Yeah, if Sarnorn's hanging, like when
Your
the minute she turns around, I'll
desires.
put my hand on Sarnorn's shoulder. and
Hey,
be like, I'll
Sarnorin.
whisper his ear and be
You know
like,
that
"Can
spell
cast
that
the
you
spell
have that I
magic?" Or
used to
detect
have?
magic?
Yes, of course.
I don't have it anymore.
I need 10
Can you do
minutes.
that now?
Oh, you're not just gonna outright cast it.
I can't.
Oh, you can't.
It's just a ritual form.
He doesn't have a
Ooh. Well, take 10 minutes.
Taking a stick
Ooh,
and like
ooh,
drawing a
ooh.
circle.
I'm gonna use my third eye and see if I can detect
We walk
magical
into her
things.
house.
Okay.
Her third eye open. Sarnorin immediately starts casting a ritual.
I'm a little suspicious, basically, to give like
I'll
the table
cast Dance
background.
Macabre and summon
That
5
this house
zombies.
is like a portal. And
I'll
like,
prestidigitation
we're gonna walk
everything.
into the actual house, but
Clean
like,
down
sometimes she
portal.
walks in and it's Narnia, and
Yeah.
she's got homeboy trapped in there somewhere.
That's the wind from Narnia.
Yeah.
Figured that
Thank
might be
you.
confusing.
Thank
Yep.
you for the. I needed that.
Guess what this is?
The snow.
The anger.
Oh, I thought it was the
From
stink that
Narnia.
my deity. Close in my face.
The stanky wind.
stanky wind.
Thank you, wind.
Do the stanky wind.
Don't. Don't do it. Wait till I leave, please.
Should we take a break soon so we can?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I was looking something up. So we're gonna take a little break, but before we go, as Morgan has pointed out, we're gonna do a little giveaway.
A little giveaway?
A little giveaway.
Do you think we're gonna have to limit it to U.S. only again?
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I already won.
We can't ship outside of the U.S. just because the shipping costs are ridiculous.
Thanks, pandemic.
However, we are doing our best to give back in every way we can with the downloadable PDFs, our new Chaos Roller, all that good stuff. That, of course, is all digital and doesn't require any postage. So
And is not as rigged as this is.
Get those digital dice rolls.
What should our?
I already did it. I just left it the same.
Got it.
So, if you guys haven't seen, I can't even see myself. These are the dice. They're a beautiful pink and black. I am not usually a fan of pink, but these are really cool.
They're pretty fun.
They look like
Our
bubble
friends
gum.
over at Paladin Roleplaying gave us a few sets to give away. This is the second set of those, so if you don't win tonight, we will have more on some subsequent streams.
They also come with a very fancy shoe.
They do
bag.
come with a little bag.
Have a bag.
Yeah,
Bag.
complete with logo and everything.
So- You need
Careful,
a
careful
dice
not to
bag
put
for
any
your other
valuables
dice.
in the bag of holding, though, as they may disappear.
They may disappear.
Subject to disappearing.
Yeah.
That said, the giveaway is currently open, so you can type !salvation in the chat. We'll go on break to give you guys some time to do that, and when we come back, we'll check out our giveaway.
You.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
Thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bubble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you, by chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within. It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bubble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you, by chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within. It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bubble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you, by chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within. It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bubble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Hey! We're back. And I have looked up some stuff that I needed to look up. So I'm glad we had that little break. Let's go ahead and give everyone a few last chances to enter the giveaway. Type !salvation in the chat to enter if you haven't already. For these awesome dice. They are like pink and black from our friends at Paladin Roleplaying. They even have an extra d20 so you can roll advantage or disadvantage depending on how your luck is going. All right, let's see.
Don't forget to do the change.
The change.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
You know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying.
I don't.
I don't.
Nickels. Because it's change.
Nickels and dimes.
I don't know why I
Nickels
chose
and
that one.
dimes.
I know. I know.
That's a weird coin.
All right, guys.
Like, I think of like penny.
3, 2, 1. Giveaway is closed.
Drum roll.
But I'm gonna.
Dice roll.
Hey, right, Jones.
Nice.
Will,
You
you're
did
too
it on purpose, you jerk. Congratulations, man. I know you're in the Discord already. Go ahead and shoot me a message, either me or
think
Tides of
he's
Mo.
Also in Lafayette.
Are you in Lafayette?
I think maybe. There's two.
Maybe not dox people.
No. Well.
We'll message them.
Yes,
Maureen's got a habit.
I just thought about it. I was like, oh, God.
Go ahead and message either me or Tides of Mo
Yeah.
your address, and we'll have these shipped over to you. Congratulations, man. All right.
So sweet. I never win anything.
Now you did.
You're
now
a
you
winner,
did,
man.
Can't say that anymore.
It's different. Yeah, you can never say that ever again.
Yeah, be quiet.
You'll be a liar.
We'll call you out on it.
Yeah, we
We
will.
will.
Yeah, next time
We will
say it,
find
we're gonna-
you.
Pictures of the
If you-
dice. And just
Yeah.
They actually won this.
Get out of here! Say it 3 times in a mirror, and then one of us is going to pop up and be like,
It's gonna-
"Hey,
It's going to be on a very clickbaity YouTube video.
You'll never guess what this person said when they won these dice.
So Derek is saying that the video is like 10 plus seconds behind.
well, Derek."
Anybody
Wow,
else?
how
Anybody
weird.
else in chat?
Wow,
confirm
thanks,
that.
Derek.
Who's seeing
Is
this?
it
Just want to
hard
make
for
sure
me
it's not
to
an issue I
line
need to
up my
address.
sound?
Who's seeing this right
That
now?
wasn't that far behind.
Who's seeing this right now?
Can you hear me?
Derek,
Oh.
it could just be your internet, man.
I think he may mean like in us responding to the messages. Because
So you
that's
just heard me talking slowly for no reason.
Can you hear us?
Hey, Druid. Thanks for the roll.
can't.
You guys have an 18 to use now.
Hi, Hedge Druid.
Somebody
to
rolled
see
something
you.
earlier, too,
I know, it
right?
was just the way.
I don't know. I
I know,
didn't
I
see
got
if
really
they did.
excited. But
You got
that's
very
what it is.
preppy.
Yeah, I got really excited. I was like, whatever.
All right.
Fuck all y'all.
So
No, it was
getting
Okay.
back
Just
seeing it.
into our game here, you are now following Niju into her humble hut. Arsenoe has activated her true sight, and I need you to make a perception check for me.
Eyeball.
Do I notice anything weird about the door frame? I know it's a specific question.
Bit of
but,
human
like,
bone.
Make an
is
investigation
there
check.
anything like scribed on it or things that look like magical?
Yeah, make an investigation. Or
27.
I guess either investigation or
There's 2 in
arcana,
it.
whichever you prefer.
Investigation.
27.
Damn it.
Okay.
Eleven.
We're not rolling well.
27.
As your true sight comes online, you
see this woman's beauty fade away entirely.
Oh my God! She's a scary witch person.
You see?
Oh no!
Yeah.
You see her body
Yeah. I called that.
fall into disarray. She is almost completely like monstrous in form.
Oh no!
She has very like pale gray skin, and the
This is
clothes
good.
that
I was
she's
going first.
the clothes that
Great.
she's wearing are tattered and tarnished shades of brown. She has little skulls hanging from her hip,
Yeah, I was first.
and
I'm first.
yeah,
Okay.
She looked pretty
upon
nasty.
seeing that, oh yeah, upon seeing that, so she's like ahead of me on the stairs,
Mhm.
and then I was a little bit behind her, and everybody else was, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like stop and be like, yeah, and then just start like walking back and be like,
she's
a hag.
you're going up the stairs to her
we see
hut,
her
right?
we are
eye?
going up the stairs. Yes.
Is your
Yeah.
eye visible?
Yeah, it's kind of like faintly different.
So I look up at your forehead.
It glows a bit. Yeah,
What?
It's
it
bad.
glows a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, it glows a bit.
It's bad.
It's-
She's
Yeah, yeah.
As you all
Do
have
we
kind
have-
of
does
stopped,
any-
she stops for a moment, turns around, she says, "If you would,
You can.
maybe just
in my
one
heart.
or two people on the stairs at a time. They are not very well tested."
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Look, I think we're all gonna step off the stairs and decide who's gonna go two at a time. Then. What did you say?
I missed their whole conversation. I was listening to you.
That was too good. Oh.
You didn't know whether to believe me or not.
Was that English?
Something about believing Morgan.
She looked at me and was like, "Can you detect magic?" I was like, "No." And Morgan was like, "I can." I was like,
No,
"You
he
can?"
said, does anyone have detect evil?
Yeah, and she was like, "No, I don't have it." She was like, "Oh, I have it." I was like, "Oh, you do?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "How?" My heart. I was like, "In your heart?"
I need a little rest for it.
Like your moral compass?
Yeah, that's a very taffy thing to say. That's
Yeah, my
awesome.
heart. I was like,
My heart.
"You got me there."
So as she waits at the top of the
Good
stairs,
Lord, Sam, stop! You're gonna break a rib.
Yeah, that really hurt.
as she waits at the top of the stairs for you all to make your decision, what are you doing?
If the witch is made of wood, what should we do with her? Build a bridge out of her!
What else?
Oh, but
A duck!
cannot bridges also be made out of stone?
Yes. What floats in Derek already said that in the chat.
Apples!
Very small rocks.
Burn the witch!
That's the best one.
Alex, I'm gonna.
Shit. Do I want to do that?
I know, dude. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, do I want to try to talk to?
Does she look like a
Wilhelm right now and
plant?
be like,
Well, I was gonna cast commune again, but it has a 25% chance to give me no
Because
answer.
Blight doesn't have
I
to
know,
answer
I
the same
know.
question until I got an answer. Like you're asking, you idiot.
Is this thing evil? But that's a 5th level spell slot because I can't ritual cast it.
Ka.
She begins frantically looking around like, okay,
I'm
seriously.
looking around for the minis.
Yeah, we
where's
walk
the
in and
fucking
die.
hag, Alex?
We
Oh,
walk
you want to see what she looks like? I mean, you can see. Nobody else can, though.
Oh, I do. I do.
Tell us if she has long
Everybody,
squiggly
shut your
fingers.
eyes. Shut your eyeballs. I want to see.
Avert thine eyes.
But we can watch it on stream.
Oh,
10 seconds.
ah, no.
We're good.
You're good.
How tall?
Tall.
Um,
I think probably a little
Large.
bit taller
Can you see
than
what that was
yeah,
Or you
a little,
just-
like
it's very
taller
blurry,
than Cheryl.
Like I wouldn't have been able to make
you
out a
read this?
mini from that far away.
Wow. What did you just say?
Can you read this?
Just a plug.
Oh my god. The
I
worst.
wanted to see how blurry it was.
Oh, and I looked down seriously, and then I was like, damn it, man.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wait, it's the dumbest
just
stuff
got
to
me.
people with glasses.
All right, let's ace this bitch.
Okay.
Did you share this information with the team?
I did.
She
Oh
just
yeah,
stuck her arms in the door.
I did. I stuck the arms and I was like, no. And so then, and then I said, oh well, let's go. We will. So she said, okay, I'm just giving Sam a recap. So then she
Becca's
said,
so excited she can't talk.
I know, I can't.
And then she, and then what I said, and then what she said was.
But also, interestingly enough, this is absolutely the place where my backup character would show up at. Like, this place is chill as fuck and
Is
so cool.
Your backup character a
So-
witch from the forest who has
Yeah.
a
Yes.
bird?
Yes. So then, the witch, as portrayed by Alex, was like, was like, oh, only 2 people at a time on the stairs. So I was like, oh, well, we're gonna go down and decide who goes to the stairs first. Then
That's what she said.
just stupid. That's what I said. And,
we don't
and
have a
she's
lot of-
That's
fine
what
with
you said
it.
to us.
No, yeah, that's what I said to out loud. Everyone was here.
Hold on. The witch said
You and
2 at a
Morgan were
time.
laughing.
Yeah, because the stairs are not very
Narrow.
stable.
She's trying to split us up.
Got it. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we can't have tea first. I mean, she's trying to offer us hospitality. Come on, Asuna.
This feels like Hansel and Gretel.
I'm pretty sure she's actually a hag. I'm pretty sure she might be. I
Hungry?
don't know. Yeah, she might eat us.
You found a person, right?
All right,
Cheryl?
I'm gonna go up first.
That's true.
I mean, she could still be human.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's human. It's the
Mechanically.
creature.
And mechanically, things like polymorph
I'm going
Yeah,
up first.
count.
You know what? If you guys just sent me to my death, okay. If I get eaten, okay, I got a backup character.
As you walk up the steps, she turns and has you.
Good and evil.
Yeah, dude, we've never been on an adventure together.
A good balance.
Yeah.
You're turning evil.
So
Turn to
Turning
watch him
good.
steal something.
the 2 of you make your way up the stairs and into the doorway at the top of them.
Inside the door.
No.
As you enter the room,
Does the door shut behind them?
it doesn't.
Okay.
As you enter the room, you see the surroundings are quite humble. There are various bits of plant life and vegetation that have been cultivated, and
This place be so cool.
there's a small table with like a mortar and pestle and some very light alchemical supplies, as well as on the far side of the room a large cauldron being heated over.
Really?
Does it her? does
True
her
to form, huh?
I mean,
does
so-
her eye see all that too?
That's what
with her
I see.
eyeball?
I'm guessing.
Or
Does my eyeball see these things, Alex?
Do her eyeballs see
I mean,
anything different?
you guys both see the same thing in this circumstance, although you see this woman for what she truly is. You still see,
This hot lady.
yeah, and she turns to
See,
you
like,
as you enter. She says, "I am not proud of the way I look. By the way,
You look fine.
you guys had an entire
Total
conversation
babe.
at the bottom of the stairs. She heard every lick of that.
Wasn't we were whispering real hard.
She rolled a 19 on perception plus
Okay.
whatever she had.
She's a hag.
Yeah, she's a hag.
She's a hag.
Yeah,
She also
I-
sees the glowing eye on your forehead.
yeah. No, that
probably.
makes sense.
Can I try to examine
can't
the
can't
image
turn
of
it
her? Because I know,
Not for 10
as
minutes.
Taffy,
Just-
if I use minor
Just
illusion
there.
and someone examines what I am minor illusioning, they can determine that it is an illusion.
Okay.
And I try to determine she has an illusion up.
You can, but you're not in the room yet. There's a slight delay here.
Downstairs.
So
You gotta
basically,
walk up
There's a
the
10
stairs.
second delay. Kind of
she knows that
Ah,
you've
that
seen her for what she
conversation.
truly is, and she's
Yeah.
trying to get
So they can
across to
bleep
you,
this out.
you know,
All right,
that she knows.
just gonna put this out there. You're not gonna eat us, are you?
Oh my
No.
God.
Crossing her house, dude.
it's a perfectly reasonable question, but I'm
Listen, you and I mean, and listen, you know, just in
I'm
case
so
it
sorry
helps you,
about-
we're not gonna eat you either.
Stop. I'm so sorry about her.
Oh no, listen, this guy's done a lot of bad shit in
Yeah,
the world. Okay,
I
listen,
have.
I'm just putting it out there
is
that
it like the stairs
no
are clear?
one's
we can,
gonna
the
eat
rest
each
of us
other.
circle?
Yeah.
Can we hear them
You guys are walking into
come
this.
on?
There we go. Okay.
Are you
They were so
fighting?
excited to adventure together and they fight the whole time. Marriage.
It's a very salmon
Listen,
dining.
I just got to be
Becca.
honest because the way that yeah, it's a prejudice because the way that I grew up, I was told about a lot of scary witches in the woods.
Yeah, ugly
Then I
people
come
are
to the
dangerous.
woods and there is a witch, and so it doesn't help that in in my mind, my little child self is like, oh God, I'm just really scared.
Stop
I just
for-
want to make
stop,
sure.
Just stop for a second. Just for 1 second.
I'm not gonna eat her. She's not gonna eat me.
Yeah, no,
Good.
just stop for a second.
Stop saying
Sorry
eat
about
so many
that.
times.
You shouldn't judge someone based on their appearances.
I understand that, and I'm trying to let you know where it came from, so that hopefully I won't do it again the next time. I'm just being honest.
Nope.
I'm gonna walk in and just. Hi, I'm Taffy.
Do what?
Hello. She shakes your hand. Yeah.
Great. And I'm gonna be investigating her.
Make an investigation check.
Investigating her.
I'm not doing shit.
Asinaway, by the way.
I amnesia.
Ren.
Do you like cats?
Cheryl.
Sure.
I'll have him like scruff her leg. His name's Harry.
Hello, Harry.
12.
If she's disguised, as Arsinoe says, it is
Doing a damn good job.
very, very well done.
I wish I had a message because I would tell her Cindy to go crazy.
She seems... Her, like, friendly facade has faded, and she seems, like, a bit in distress now.
Like pissed off.
No, like
Upset.
she's like sad or bothered.
There was a lot of talk about eating each other.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
Where I come from, witches in the woods eat people.
Rebecca comes
That's
from
what I
ugly
was.
people will eat you.
It didn't say anything about ugly.
This is Morgan. When you said she's in distress, like
She is distressed. Sad.
She's not in.
She's
because
sad.
of what we said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
I mean,
because
she-
she was putting on a front before.
You can make an insight check.
Thank
She
you.
not
She do
feeling
be-
100.
Doobie?
She do be
Doobie doo.
Be
sad.
sad after that.
What am I rolling?
She do be
Insight.
sad though.
13.
Got a lot of books that my mom has read to
She
me about
appears
people being
to
eaten in
be-
the woods. I grew up in the desert.
It's simply that her it's not that she's grown sad based off this interaction. It seems that
Yeah.
she's just dropped the facade more or less.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at.
She is upset and has been since
But
you
she
met
has
her.
been.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna ask her if everything is okay.
What can I do for you all?
Well, really, we really just stumbled. I guess maybe not across you and your area, but we're looking for the person that's gone missing. So, and it was your bird that we came across actually.
Can I look around to see if there's any signs of like life in here that aren't her, like someone else's jacket or
Make a
maybe the sword that this guy was testing out, leaning up against the wall somewhere.
make an
He left his
investigation check.
underwear.
While
Yeah.
he's
Or
doing
I'll say
that,
perception because it's not as specific.
ask her.
Yeah. All right.
It's a nat one, which total 4. So
Yeah.
Sam.
I wanted to ask
asking
her a
questions.
question and I keep forgetting what it was gonna be.
Okay.
Valuable. Is there anything valuable in here?
The cauldron.
Make a perception check for me.
Oh, I was gonna ask her if she'd rather us
10.
not be here.
Looking around, it looks like most of what's in here is very mundane. Like I mentioned, mostly like loose bits of vegetation that she's brought in from the outside. A small alchemical set that could be valuable to the right buyer, maybe. And then a cauldron, which could just as easily be a wicked brew or tonight's meal.
Or both.
Or both.
I can't help but notice you seem a little sad. Are we bothering you being here?
I am not accustomed to having guests, especially not guests that have seen me.
Did she drop the disguise?
Sorry
No.
about that. Okay. No, she's talking about me.
If it's not too forward, is that why you left?
I never left. I have always been here.
when you said you were from Sojit.
We're in Sojit.
Sojit's the.
Oh, really? I thought we had left. Whoops.
She didn't lie.
I thought
Sojit's
we
the
were not
whole.
on Sojit anymore.
That's the whole continent.
Well, yeah, but I thought we were.
I thought we were outside.
No, we
there,
haven't.
too.
We haven't crossed the border yet. Clearly.
You say that you are looking for Matsuda.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any leads?
Our first
We
lead.
have.
Our first lead.
Yeah, how
was
strong is
here.
the scent in this house? I'm asking Harry telepathically. Are we closer?
It's very strong.
In the house?
Yeah.
In the house.
He's in the house.
In the house. Is it her?
Is it
Do
the
you-
brew?
Where specifically in the house?
Are you directing Harry to point it out?
I'm asking him to tell me.
Harry,
My third eye should also pick up anything
Looks
that's like a
towards-
secret door or something like that.
I know.
Okay.
Harry looks towards a table that has all the alchemical tools on it, and on top of that table is another item, a fang necklace.
I won't say anything. I'm not going to cause alarm. I'm not going to cause alarm.
If my mom was right,
But we don't
I
know
am
nothing.
not gonna be happy about that.
If you're,
Mom.
Right. I've got to write her a
To try to
letter
change
and
the
apologize.
subject, I will say that's a nice alchemy set. Do you consider yourself a practitioner?
I feel I need to be to survive here.
I find it fascinating. I'm not judging you.
He's a doctor.
And
Was a doctor.
we don't know anything is off.
No,
I mean,
we
other
don't
than
shit.
she's weird.
Yeah,
like
he
we
didn't
don't
tell
know.
us about
He
that.
didn't tell. He obviously hasn't.
Not yet.
Telepathically
I
talking
rolled
to
that
this
one of my
cat.
perceptions, so.
Crazy man.
and I've seen some of these things before. My mother was is a druid.
Would you like me to make you something?
Oh, no, I mean, I wouldn't burden you with the task. I was just curious as to what your favorite creations have been thus far.
Seeing that he's like talking and pointing out the alchemy set, can I like look and see if there's anything else on the table of note? No, I'm not specifically looking for the necklace, but something else to like bring up a conversation and be like, oh, what would this component be used for? Because I don't know anything about alchemy.
Yeah. You see that there are various I'm not going to make you roll perception for it. You see that there are various mushrooms, some of the berries she was pointing out earlier.
Strange little green plants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just any
Slightly
random
dried.
thing, and just ask like what she would use those items for.
While she's doing that, I'm going to telepathically message him and say, Demon's Tooth.
Not me. I'm the one fucking investigating.
Yeah, but you're in the middle of a conversation.
You just say
It
that.
just stops mid
I
sentence.
message you
Receiving
just Demon
message.
on the table.
Sorry, I'm getting a message right now.
I'm just trying to be quick. So
She
that I
begins to kind of explain to you how these ingredients can be used in various ways to treat wounds and to satiate hunger in times of famine.
Times. Would you like any
She makes herself like a
lentils and
protein
rice?
shake.
Hmm?
Just like a protein shake.
I have heard it's customary for the guests to receive a free meal.
Oh no, we're
We
all
just
right.
ate.
Yeah, we're more than capable.
No, it's more than to say that if you haven't had anything like that in a while, I have some on me.
Some bacon.
I can make do with what I have, thank you.
Is there anything that you need
I did
doing?
not offer pocket bacon. I offered her dried lentils
It's
and rice.
probably been a while since you've had some help around here. Is there anything that you need done?
I don't need help, no.
Right. And you say Matsuda has not come this way in quite some time.
No,
No, he hasn't. Or no, I didn't say that.
no, he hasn't.
Can I insight check that now that we're inside?
Mhm.
I didn't do it earlier because I was inciting a lot. So I didn't want to. 22.
She is lying.
I don't want to address this.
Alex, I'm getting major mixed messages right now. I'm freaking out.
Are you sure you didn't see him? We actually were tracking him, and he seemed to pass
I'm messaging
pretty much
everybody
directly
else.
by
Telling
your
them what I
hut
saw.
here.
I am
I'm
quite
messaging
sure.
inside.
I've never met him.
He's also
But
been
I-
known to travel in these parts, as we understand it, at least once a month, testing out new weapons.
We've never crossed paths. I've only ever heard of his skill with the blade.
Have you?
And where did you hear this from?
Those who pass through the forest. I do not get many visitors, but
Can I message back?
Yeah, you can reply once.
is there anything that I can do to aid you in your journey?
Do you have any way to track people?
Are No. you?
Wards? Do you have any wards? Evil spirits, I hear, wander these woods.
I don't. I have
Nothing, eh?
my friend who you've met and kind of looks over to the bird who's flown in through the door and is now perched on a little stand.
Turn Matsuda into a bird.
Are you
I mean, he said he didn't know Matsuda, though.
I only ask because my only experience with people with companions is this one over here. Are you? Do you practice magic?
I do. A bit.
Nature magic, book magic, what?
I've always had a bit of a gift.
In our hearts.
I think we would have left him in
I guess you could
Starve to death at some point.
call it nature magic.
Fucking horse is gonna die, man.
I can make things grow, and I can make things appear a way that they are not.
After they
After
finish
you're
the
done.
conversation, I want to bring the conversation back to the alchemy tools.
Okay.
And I'll tell her, I'm so fascinated with alchemy because I've seen him form stuff and I've never seen a full chemical set. And as I'm talking, I would like to point out the necklace and just ask, like, this is an interesting
asking about the necklace.
piece, and like pick it up and say, like, what do you think you would use this for?
She snatches it out of your hands as quickly as she can.
Come now, Taffy. It's not polite to touch someone else's
Please
tools.
be careful with that. It's very dear to me.
Where did you get it?
It's beautiful.
She opens
eBay?
her mouth, points out a tooth that's no longer there.
I mean, this thing's big, though, right?
It's slightly bigger than average, and it doesn't come to a point, but
I'm gonna insight check her.
okay.
Yeah.
It's her tooth. It's actually her tooth.
Yeah.
It's 21.
He's dead.
Will's having a fucking.
Yes.
Fine, I have a plan.
This was
Um,
too.
Yeah.
And what are you checking?
If she's lying.
She's not lying. It came
Okay.
from her mouth.
I'm gonna say, well, it's just really interesting because the guy that we're looking for.
Wait. When she's showing her mouth,
Mm-hmm.
is she missing another tooth on the other side too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I won't make you roll for it. You'd have seen that.
He might not be dead. She just may have an identical tooth that
Got
he
it.
has.
Well,
But
we're
if it's on the
we're
necklace,
tracking
that's
his
his.
scent.
Yeah.
But the necklace smells like her.
But it came. No, it smelled like him.
smelled like him.
Yeah.
Well, but it came from her, so it could have just smelled like her. We could have accidentally been tracking her and not him.
But we didn't smell his.
We tracked his cloak.
I know, but he always wears the necklace.
And the coat.
Shut up, Alex.
It could be that one could be his, but she's missing 2 teeth. So
Okay,
like,
I'm
Maybe
still
he
gonna
took
ask
another.
her.
Yeah,
That's really interesting because the
and this one's on a necklace, right? Like,
Yeah.
or this one's on like a string.
This is
to
his
where-
necklace.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, as it was
I
described.
think
As we have
I
described.
sorry, you keep talking.
it's fine. You get what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna tell her
But I
a boy
believe
has
you.
a necklace just like this, and that I feel like she's lying.
Wow.
Could call her out on it.
I've tried to say it 4 times now.
I
I mean, I was trying to talk to Will. You can.
No, I know. It's fine. I'm not mad.
She
I think.
thinks deeply for a moment before addressing your concerns. You see the look of sorrow run across her grief-stricken face even deeper. She says, I wish for you not to misunderstand. And I want you to know I have reasons for being so secretive.
I wish for you not to lie.
I have met Matsuda. He was here 2 weeks ago. And he does have a necklace identical to this one. I have been worried for him.
Who are
Ooh,
you?
can I inside check all that?
You over there, Dylan, or inside
Yes.
I was
Yes, you can.
waiting for her to say something specific, but I was about to insight check her.
Alex.
Doesn't matter.
Rolling nat 20s.
Nah, it's a 15.
She seems to be telling the truth. Her sorrow is deep and palpable.
Why hide it from us?
Because we're fucking strangers.
I swore to Matsuda that I would not say.
Say what?
I cannot tell you. I'm sorry.
Did he
If that
say
means that I must die, then I will.
No,
Oh.
it doesn't mean that you'll die.
I mean, do you
You
know
don't just
where
you
run
he
around
is?
killing people.
You might die in the process.
Matsuda was here, and while here, the mountain shook. He said something like Ao was trembling, and he left in a hurry, further into the mountains.
Say that again, sorry.
He left in a hurry, further into the mountains. He's been gone for
A week?
2 weeks.
So why do you have his necklace? And why is his necklace made from your teeth?
Do you love him?
Make an insight check.
It's an Alex story. Of course there's love.
23.
That old lady love.
She doesn't answer, but her silence
Kinda blushing a
is...
little
It speaks volumes.
She goes,
She does.
I see now. He didn't take this from you. You gave it to him.
So where's the other one?
It's right there. He's still wearing it.
She hesitates before dropping her polymorph,
Nice.
turning into the horrible monstrosity that only Becca has seen.
Oh, Becca.
What up, girl?
Put your shit back.
Man,
She's still
a
thick.
freaking punch a hag in the face
She's
today.
still thick though.
Come on.
Does
Nope,
Matsuda
she's nice.
has Matsuda the robe?
She's still thick though.
For now.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Oh, her voice changes too.
Yep.
Well, I could understand why it was secretive.
But so we shouldn't be in the valley. We should be going to the mountains.
That is where he was seen last.
Has he seen you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Technically
I just
just
asked that. He said it.
I thought for sure that he would want to kill me with that blade.
Why?
Everyone did. Not him.
Would you like to come with us to find him?
I can't.
Why not?
It may seem that my being here is by my own choice. But as part of the promise and the bond I've made with Matsuda. I wish not to complicate things. But there are reasons I must remain.
We will respect those reasons.
Can you tell us where he went? More specifically.
I believe he headed south from here, through the mountains.
Do you know a destination?
I don't.
21.
She's telling the truth. All I know is that the earth shook, and he went running.
Is he the reason that you stay out here?
Partly, yes.
Is he afraid for people to see you?
No. Matsuda is not so shallow as that.
Is he protective?
Yes.
So the woods that we're in, is this the forest that is below Nebraska? Are we going completely out of Tanjiro?
No.
We're across Boldwood.
No, the forest isn't like demarked there. It's like in the
more of a
mountains,
small-
basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the
We're like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
edge of the
You're at
Zheles.
you're west of
You'll
Tongro.
get to it, Bex.
Every time she zooms
You zoom in
Everybody
too
fucking
far.
saw that, right?
Yeah, you're zooming in too far, Bex.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
gonna
was
pull up
just
the
zoomed
map
in.
here so
I know.
Jack can see too.
She opened it all the
You
way
weren't
up. to
clicked in on the picture anymore.
So we are just west of Tongro.
Get out of here.
I guess you could say you're like sort of in the Crossbold Woods, but you're in the mountains. You know.
Yeah.
the mountain.
Well, yeah, because you had said that
We're in the
before we were in
Shippatsu
the
Mountains?
like valleys,
Yeah.
and so now we need to be going. But what I'm trying to figure out, so whenever she says south, we need to be going.
You're following the
further
mountain
down,
range
yeah,
more or
but
less.
then-
Following the curve of the words Shibatsu Mountains.
Yeah, more or less.
Alex, I just want to make sure before I ask. Did she say how long ago she met Matsuda?
2 weeks ago.
She did not say how long ago she met him.
Okay.
He's had that necklace for.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah, that's
the
what I was
guy
trying to
said,
figure
so-
out.
He's not going out there to kill anything.
He's going out there to see his
Yeah,
girlfriend.
he's been out there to go hang out with his girlfriend,
So cute. Alex making a sweet little.
which is why there's ghost stories, so that no one will know
Oh.
that she's
Alex,
out
you're such a sweet human being. Would you run away to the woods to see me if I was an old hag?
Yeah,
Oh.
sure would.
there. Not without electricity, bitch.
Here, have a tooth.
AC, bro.
Have a tooth.
my teeth would shit.
Tooth on me.
Do you have any way of knowing if he is still alive?
This necklace would have connected me to him. I would know where he was at all times.
If he was still
I would even
alive.
be able to speak with him.
If he was still wearing it.
But I haven't heard from him since that night.
Unconscious.
Why did he take his neck? Why did he take his necklace off?
I don't think he did.
Does that hit? Wait, so I'm confused.
The necklace that she has is.
That's
They're
hers.
identical necklaces.
They
She
have-
has
they-
one and he has one.
They have like speaking stones, basically.
So.
Yeah.
Neckline.
So
They have
Sam was
walkie-talkies,
right.
but they're necklaces.
Yeah.
The cloak smelled like her.
Necklaces.
Well, it smelled like her tooth.
No.
They have necklace talkies.
Or I mean, he spent time here, so like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, metagame wise, that tooth has such a deep connection to him
Toothy talkies.
that it would have picked up the same like scent.
Okay.
It's like such a deep,
Okay.
like personal connection.
And,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
was actually here. My theory was just that
Yeah.
he wasn't here, and we were just tracking
I
a different
gotcha.
tooth that was,
Okay.
but he was.
But you've tried to speak with him.
Ever since that night. After the first few hours, he didn't return, and I worried.
Catch me up.
Did you fight?
No.
Now we sound like LAPD.
Is there a
has
domestic?
there been a domestic abuse violence or?
Our time together was rare, and we almost never fought.
Sorry, I don't mean to pry. We're just trying to find our. We're just trying to find him.
I would be quite happy if you did. I'm sorry for not telling the whole truth.
No, it's okay. It's hard to trust people who threaten you when they walk into your house.
Do you
yeah,
know
I'm
what's?
having a hard time trusting people too because people have been trying to kill us.
Did they already ask what's in that direction?
Yeah.
But does she know? Like, is there any
I mean,
kind
the
of like,
landscape.
Yes.
ritual,
Not me.
temple, ancient thing that she knows
Live in the
about?
desert.
I deal with the undead.
So like, basically, Cheryl would be like, I just don't know if that had been asked already. If it hasn't, I'll ask it. And Cheryl.
One
Desert
truth
people
that
don't
I,
beat
I
them,
have
that's how
told
we
you is
survive.
that these mountains are dangerous. I don't know what dangers lie and wait for you south of here.
Get that red meat.
I mean, do you know why he would have gone that way? Is there something of significance that he's trying to get to in that direction?
The explosion.
Yeah,
seemed-
something about
He just said he
AO.
heard AO trembling. So like either that's the actual head of AO and he's going like talk to AO, or like there's something else over there that he's going to check on.
He seemed sure that the trouble was in that direction.
I guess we should just go.
Yeah. Okay.
We've experienced the trembles in other areas too, and so that's part of the problem. Is that
Down south.
I think all of these are very connected.
I just pray that he's all right.
If we
Forgive
come
me
across,
for saying I don't care about anything else.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, you live out in the woods. You obviously don't care about anything else. I did actually say that too. I'll ask Harry to go back outside. If I give him this updated information, can he pick up a trail south? That's not. the
Make
way-
a investigation
Make a
check.
smelly boy.
Sniffy check.
smell investigation.
Sniff check.
So now I feel like the vision I saw was Matsuda.
So anyway,
Natural 20.
Fighting her.
Oh yeah, he picks up that trail big
So anyway.
time.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you think so?
I started blasting.
Oh.
That's why Alex
What?
was like, "Oh, it's a good question. Let's see if it was in the past."
Does she remind me of that shadowy figure?
What did I miss?
Her form now, yes.
Nothing much really. Can't think of anything
I
important.
saw their love
Except that we
story.
learned that her vision
Oh.
was but that happened like just now.
Oh, he
Her
was a lot
vision was-
younger.
Yeah.
Then me
Got
for
it,
the
you
first
saw
time,
the past.
basically.
I saw the past.
Well, him seeing her for the first
Oh,
time.
seeing her for
Sweet.
the first time.
Okay, well that
Would
still
you-
does nothing for
Alex,
Mammon.
you wrote
God,
such
that's
a
what I was
sweet little
focusing
love story
on.
in
Does
there.
your
I stabbed.
does your bird talk to you?
He does.
Would you like us to take him along for your peace of mind?
In case
Yeah.
something happened to your tooth.
All right.
You can bring
Is
him back to you
is
if you
it getting
need, right?
kind of late outside?
Not easily, but I would gladly forfeit my own life if it meant saving Matsuda.
For the bird? What? Wait, what happened? What question were you answering?
We want to take the bird with us. And
I asked
he
her if she could.
bring it back.
She can bring him. She can get him back easily.
The bird serves as a sentry for
Gonna
her.
kill you? If
The
you go
bird
get it?
serves as a sentry for her, and so she's basically saying like she doesn't
I
care.
won't have my surveillance.
Yeah.
Right.
It's probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's why I was singing songs and shit.
You have sending.
Do you have a third? Oh, I do have sending. Yeah, I have sending.
We can
The-
just we'll just text you.
We're like
We'll text
We'll
you.
just text you.
We'll text you a daily update.
If I have spell slots. If I don't, that's why.
Or we're dead.
If you don't
If
hear
you-
from us,
If you find the other necklace, you'll be able to talk to me.
If we find it, we'll let you know that we found it, and hopefully that means that we've come across at least some form of
Someone
his trail.
wearing it. Yeah.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Put the necklace on and be like,
We hope to be able to talk to you soon.
He did though.
Would you mind if we bed down outside around
Not
here?
that long.
Not at all.
Well, about
Okay.
a week actually.
This area is safer than most. I've made sure of that.
He stinks though.
All right, that's good to know.
fucking cold in here.
feels great.
Amazing.
God.
Are you
I
sure you
must-
don't want any rice before we
3
leave?
days. 10 days from his
Yes.
death.
No, but I must ask one last favor of you.
Sure.
Do not speak of my being here, nor of the relationship between
Honestly,
Matsuda and I.
I don't even know where here is, so you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, we'll keep our mouth shut.
Secrets are fine with us.
We're good at keeping our
I'm
mouth
gonna.
shut.
You would be the first to know.
I will be keeping my mystery. It's a bond that cannot be broken.
But you, but you
Breaks
just
apart.
broke it. But you just broke it.
Well, you know what?
Nah, yeah, like,
Don't have time for your sass.
don't pull your finger
Miss.
back from me.
You are stuck with me forever.
She may look old, but
She's still a kid at heart,
she's yes.
quite literally.
I can't tell her that.
Cheryl, make an insight check as you say that.
Insight. I'm good at that. Oh God.
Not today.
13.
What if
I have
Alex
a
has
plus
been
11.
lying to us this whole time about this love story too?
You see a very brief
I
flicker
don't think so.
of regret run across her face
I did think so.
as you mention Taffy's age.
Wow, way to go.
Way to rub it in, dude.
Hey,
Oh, because like she's.
super old.
You're not sure.
I think she might have had a kid. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, and she might have been about Taffy's age.
50.
And you're from
50
the
something.
forest. Oh my god, and you do magic.
I thought I had a mom.
What does this woman's magic
Mama
smell like?
too? What does it
Smell like cupcakes in here.
Whatever the opposite of cupcakes is, that's what it smells
Rotten
like.
cupcakes.
Muffins.
Muffins. Smells like muffins. Bagels.
Bagels.
That is the opposite and also the same.
It's like cake pops in here.
You guys doing anything else before you leave
Shoot her in the
this
head with a
hag's
knife.
hovel?
Bruh.
Obviously not.
Let this woman live her life.
Thought about it earlier.
I mean, it's up to you. I did make a custom stat sheet for this.
Did you
I'm not
expect
gonna-
us to fight her?
I thought that you might have.
Prepared for everything, man.
It was
nice
definitely
people.
possible.
I've been trying real hard not to freaking fight people all the time.
There was a
Really
very
influenced by Valvar.
very good chance that
Listen,
somebody
it's
misread
very
the situation whenever they saw.
I
what
said
she
we had a
looked
good
like
time
or something.
beating the shit out of people when Valvar was alive, and then she was
Could have
like,
happened.
Wanted
it was
us.
a toxic
control those
relationship.
urges.
No, I actually prefer
Yikes.
this.
Okay.
Balthar would have hooked up with you too.
Don't say that to me.
In the middle of the fight.
Oh God.
Yeah, don't talk to me.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Arsena was find
As we're
Valvar's
leaving, I'll
ghost.
just turn to her and say, you know,
For you, baby.
it may not mean anything from a stranger, but I believe that everything that
Freddy.
is born deserves the chance to keep on living. So take
you see her sink deeper into her grief.
what? Her grave?
Her grief.
Oh,
Good lord, she had a kid, dude.
whatever.
You think?
Oh, absolutely.
Whatever you think about us, take solace in the fact that we're not going to do anything to disrupt your way of life. More than we already have.
Just wait a minute.
And I'll just...
Thank you.
Why y'all think she had a kid?
Oh,
Because like at
well,
She
every
got,
mention
them,
of
she got
like,
them mom tears in her eyes.
she does.
But what if she killed him and that's why she got grief?
No.
Nah.
What? I genuinely don't know how y'all arrived at that conclusion.
We'll explain it later.
I mean, it also
Alex will
that
explain to me
might
later.
also be the wrong conclusion.
Yeah, we could be wrong. Yeah.
I cannot just give you all the answers.
I
She's
could.
been laundering money.
I could have been
The
wrong.
answer is
and then
50.
It's always money
We all
laundering.
have confirmation bias now.
It's money laundering.
There's always money in the banana
Knew it.
stand.
There's
always money in the banana stand.
There's $50,000 lining the walls of the bananas.
There's always money in the witch
Either
hut.
she had a kid or she killed the kid.
Or,
Good lord, we gotta get. We gotta go to sleep.
or she's the reason for the
I
explosion.
mean, y'all haven't been awake for very long. It's still morning.
Yeah, we just,
Yeah, we're not walking long enough.
understand.
Yeah, we woke
We'll
up, saw a
go
bird,
to the
and came to her house.
Because whenever I said you were young, she
Oh,
looked
okay.
sad.
I was thinking
Which
we'd
means
walked a
something
long
with like a
way
young
to get
life
here.
makes
I
you
thought she
sad.
just wanted to be young.
That could be it, but I mean, we already knew that. And then he mentioned life being
I
sacred,
wanna
like don't
be-
kill things, and she looked even sadder. It could be that she just wanted to be young and that she was looking sadder because she killed someone. Or it could be that she had a kid and she was looking sadder because
And that's why
the
their
kid
whole
died.
thing is a secret.
Maybe so. I don't. Yeah.
Or-
They killed a child together. In love.
Could be that
No.
too. Could be
that's the
that
most,
too.
That's the most plausible.
All right, let's go.
Hey,
Let's
psychopaths.
let's try to get to the
Alex's
mountains.
Computer logins.
Please share the information when you find it.
I have it all typed out right here. I really do.
Somebody jump across and punch Alex in the face so that we can read everything.
No, I'm good.
We also share iCloud storage.
So,
Do not care about what this hag cares
what
about.
what you guys doing?
I just
Trying
said
to
we
get
are
my son
walking out
back.
and we are going to
Okay.
the mountains.
Sorry
I'm gonna
for
give
the
her a
fucking-
hug and then walk away.
She cautiously kind of like pats you back.
Wraps her spindly fingers around you.
Salad fingers.
I don't think she had
Oh,
a kid.
stop.
I think she
Oh,
was
no.
Salad fingers.
Stop. Oh, the
As
Sorry for
feeling.
disrupting. Okay.
Oh,
it's okay.
Drama.
I appreciate
hated that show so much.
what you're trying to do, and I hope that you're
The video
successful.
always made me laugh.
Thank you.
As the five of you descend the stairs, you see her watch from the window of her little hut. you walk into the distance, and a little blue bird trails you for a time
Did
until
your parents really never say people would eat you if you traveled? Maybe my parents had some fucked up beliefs.
Yeah, I think that's clear.
What, you taking...
It's like nail polish.
You just kill people.
But we didn't today.
as the hut fades and
High five.
as the hut fades into the background,
Day's not over.
the terrain you've been traveling is traded out for steep rocks and cliffs that you're carefully navigating so as not to slip and fall back down. You turn one last time to look, and you see nothing but tree canopies and a little blue bird fluttering back down. And that is where we will end our session for tonight.
Oh,
I
God.
freaking knew it. I literally looked. I just texted you. No, I don't want to end yet. I was like, it's coming. It's getting closer. I can feel it.
So,
It's when he starts talking even slower than
yeah,
No,
it's because
yeah.
I've got to think of a really good ending.
I know.
But thank you everyone for sticking around through this session. I thought it could be some combat, but then it wasn't, and I'm happy about that. Turned
And
out
I
really
have
cool.
Some dice and a mini I have to get shipped out. I will handle that this week.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you
So,
for handling that.
yeah.
I've been super busy. A little behind the scenes, guys. I've been just crazy
Yeah,
swamped.
Alex works in the entertainment industry, wedding
Yeah.
industry. I don't know if you mind.
He's a stripper.
Wedding and film industry.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of weird stuff with
really good,
with
too.
strikes
Videos
in the
all
film
the time.
industry, and
So
then this is
October is-
also the busiest season for
Yeah,
weddings.
October is crazy.
There's been a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, check out our Discord for more goodies and awesome stuff. And if you're
has
watching
an
on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And Becca has an announcement and stuff.
Tell us,
It's an
Bex.
unapproved announcement.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Yeah,
Do it.
run it by Alex or
hate
anything.
these.
Well, I technically have because I've talked to Alex about it. So, one of the really fun things though that we are doing is working on merchandise. So, we haven't got everything fully set up for all of you, but we will in the next couple of streams. We're planning something that we can feel really good and comfortable about launching probably on our 50th episode.
Ooh.
And want to make sure that everybody is aware that a lot of these things that whenever we first start posting some of our merchandise, we're going to do it as kind of like a limited edition pre-order, so that people can have the opportunity to get some good stuff and kind of have that exclusivity, really coolness to it, to where it's like, dang, didn't get that design, but I'm going to get the cool next one. Everyone's going to be cooler than
Let us know
the
if
one
there's
before.
anything specific you guys would want.
Yeah.
Too.
Because we're open too. So we would love your suggestions as well, because we like the community and we like t-shirts and cool hoodies and stuff like that, but maybe y'all want joggers.
And they keep
you
it
gotta tell me that.
I'm running out of
glacial
clothes.
cold in here, so
And running out
some
of
sweatshirts, man. Dude, or some socks.
I was
Yes.
gonna say socks. Yeah.
Yeah. So just
Underwear.
wanted to
All
make
of
sure
it.
everybody
Any
was
of it.
aware of that.
I have an
If
entire
you're watching us
wardrobe.
in the future on YouTube, then
Hello,
by
future
then,
self.
yeah,
Yeah.
if this is a few weeks from now, then we probably will have links in the descriptions below. But as of today, if you watch this tomorrow, we won't.
As of
Thanks,
today,
Bex.
if you watch this tomorrow.
If tomorrow you're
Today,
watching
if you
it.
watch this tomorrow.
Just wanted everybody to know we're
Yeah,
really
of course.
excited. We're excited to do fun things for you
If
guys.
it's not in the description, it's tomorrow because it's not there.
We're very excited about all the things that you guys are enabling us to do, and the fact that this channel has gotten pretty crazy amount of support in the past several months. Our YouTube is about to get its first 2,000 view video, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's pretty insane to me how many people are starting
It's a
to
good bit, babe.
yeah,
notice.
yeah. If
a
2,000
bit.
people were on the street right now, I'd be like, okay, what's happening?
Oh my God, we're rich. Are we famous? That's how
But-
I would feel.
Enough tooting our own horn.
think it's my
I
girl.
appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Bye.
Bye.